Yeah, feel like John Moran. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Moran. Need a triple double.
All the spectators, please make sure that
Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Moran. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, ladies and gents, welcome to Gold Reef City to the Pro Snooker Championships. This is our second semi-final. I want to introduce you to our officials for this match. Our head referee for the match, put your hands together for Andre de Toy. Our referee for the match, assisted with a marker. Referee for the match, Kobus Kerstein, marker Jock Miller. Then, ladies and gents, our second two semi-finalists for the semi-final, all the way here from Gauteng. Put your hands together for Fakhri Fireball Gardin. And then his opponent in this match, put your hands together, also from Gauteng, Rafiq, the Dragon Lambada.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first semi-final, or actually, sorry, the second semi-final of the Pro Snooker event at the Gold Reef City tournament. We've had a very exciting match that just finished at the 4 o'clock session. Charles Yonk beating Mutalib 5-0, but the matches were much closer than the scoreline suggests. There were 3 very close games, technically black ball games, and Charles displaying some phenomenal temperament and skill in clearing up from behind to win 3 of those games, and making a nice 80 break on the way to winning 5-0. Mutali himself played very well. He was just unlucky he did not get the rub of the green. So in this match, we've got the seed number 2, Fakhri Khirdin, who's playing the seed number 6, Rafiq Limbada, who's had not an easy path to the semi-final here. He's had to beat a few good players on his way, and he's done so in emphatic fashion. So well done to Rafiq Limbada for really, getting to the stage. And he's not done with yet. He's going to give Fakhri a full go. He's here to play and try to win. Fakhri Khirdin just settling in. And getting settled in the match. Rafiq Limbada also just sorting his cue and everything out, getting ready to play the match. He will be also contemplating a place in the final against Charles Jonk. Charles Jonk is already made it to the final, defending champion and number 1 seed. He's already got his foot in the door there, just waiting for one of these two guys. And he will be looking astutely at this match and studying both opponents and trying to find their weaknesses. The match, the final will be played tomorrow around 2 o'clock. So we look forward to people coming here to support this match.
Referee, if you're ready, players, if you're ready, you may commence.
All right. The referee has just announced that the players can start the match. The shot clock is started. 2 hours 30 minutes for this match. Fakhri Khirdin has won the toss and he will break first. And we are up and away. Will this match be just as exciting as the previous match? Rafiq seeing there as a red early on, but trying to play a safety, not fully achieving it, but the black is obscured into the right pocket. But Fakhri will definitely have a go at this. If he can run through straight, he might still drop onto the black here. Oh, just unlucky. Just trying to settle in and finding his feet. Rafiq Limbada has got the first real easy opportunity here. Which ball is he going to go for? This, it's not easy to hold in the black. He'll have to go down for the blue of this red. Just kissing into the pack, slowing the progress of the white ball down to the blue. Nice long stun shot to stay on the red there. What a pot by Rafiq. He played a very positive shot to come back for the red into the right corner. He doesn't have the angle to stay on the black unless he places red on the top cushion, which he's doing. That was a bit of an ambitious shot considering there was another red next to the black. But he was thinking in terms of the black. So Rafiq Limbada had the first chance at the table and not taking his opportunity. What is Fakhri Khirdin going to do? Balls are lying open, at least 4 or 5 reds. And Fakhri already coming in, opening the balls nicely. Not an easy black by any means. Fakhri potting it with great ease. Just running a bit out of position. but he'll be having a full go at this red from the looks of it. Perfect Limbardo getting a chance immediately at the table. Not an easy black to get position on, but he's got a bit of room to come off the cushion and get onto the red on the left corner at the top of the table, or maybe even that's exactly what he's done. The red to the middle is on, but it's very tricky. The red in the corner would be a bit easier. And Rafik sizing up which is the best option, and rightfully taking the red on the left corner in the top pocket. Playing it nicely with some drag side there. Coming around the table perfectly on the brown. Beautiful shot by Rafik. Very well played on the brown there. And Rafik starting to flow nicely here. Oh, it's just taking his eye off the ball there. He would have been perfectly on the black to the next red. And he's allowed Fakhri Khuddin back at the table. Nice solid pot there by Fakhri. He will take his chances. Rafik cannot keep giving him these opportunities. He'll have to climb. You have to climb in and make use of the chances here. Because now Fakhri will get going and punish him on all his mistakes. Lovely pot. Looks like the pinky's open, so Fakhri will be looking to keep that white ball under control so they can extend his break and go into the lead. Lovely control pot by Fakhri Khuddin. Nice angle on the black. He will not be looking to go into the pack right now. He'll be looking to see if he can get to that red, or even possibly try and stay on the red on the right of your black. James. Fakhri Khuddin having a go at the long red, just missing it. Not making a very big break there. Rafik Limbardo has got an opportunity again at the table here. Brilliant chance here. And Fakhri Khuddin will be at the table again. He's got an opportunity to try and capitalize on Rafik's mistake. So a bit of a slow start from both players. The referee pointing out something there. Not sure what it was. Fakhri going for the more difficult pot. He could have chosen to take the red closest to the pocket there, the one on the bottom cushion here. And now he gives Rafiq an opportunity to get right back into this frame. Rafiq needs to take this chance and just overrunning the black.
For now, once right so far. Can't keep you to the microphone. Can't keep you.
Just like to Rafiq look missing his chance again there. Like to just take this opportunity to welcome Pine Pinar back into the commentary box. Welcome, Pine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for helping us out here.
There we go. Yes, thank you. Good evening, listeners. Hello there to you, Mr. Munir.
Fine, we've got another interesting match here. We witnessed an exciting match prior to this. Charles Jonk and Mutalib. What a great match it was, eh?
What a match.
What a standard, what good quality snooker. It's unfortunate there to be a loser.
Yeah.
Mutalib not getting the rub of the green there. Charles playing excellent snooker. So that was a great match. Is this match going to live up to that type of standard?
I don't know. It's early in the match. Both of Fakhri looking good. Number 2 seed. Rafiq Lambada, number 6 seed. So, well, exciting. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, now it will be a good match. Both players starting off a bit slow and not taking the opportunities. We'll see what happens. This way. Right. Rafiq Lambada once again at the table here. Fine.
Rafiq.
Rafiq potting, doing a good job, but just not getting position. But
Oh, what a...
potting a nice double, just losing control.
Still got the brown into the right corner pocket, but
Not an easy ball, Pine.
awkward bridging.
Yeah. Not an easy ball by any means.
Not going for the pots.
Fakhri Girdin will be looking to play a good safety. He wants a thickish contact here to miss that red on the cushion. Trying to go on the other side of the table, and he succeeds in getting a good white.
A very, very good white, and it's rolling up to the pink.
He might have snookered every other ball except the ball closest to the center bag on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, are you impressed by the decent standard of snooker we witnessed today?
Amazing so far. You know, actually the whole week.
This was
since
definitely
Wednesday.
the highlight of the match, the tournament so far. I
For
think the
sure.
Mutalib Charles match
Yeah.
was excellent snooker. I know Mutalib will be a bit despondent. He lost to Charles, but he played very well. He was a bit unlucky. He did not have the rub of the green,
Yeah.
but he played well, and Charles just played better. Charles just played better.
Yeah. Especially, you know, making a 69 break and then your opponent comes
Yeah.
and
But
makes
it's not
the
that
70.
game that made the difference. The one that made the difference is when Mutalib was 2-0 behind, and Charles needed to make the clearance to win. It was such a difficult clearance, and he actually made it.
Yeah.
That's the one that was the killing blow. It's fine. Fakhri Girdin again at the table. And he's had a few opportunities here. Rafiq has had a few opportunities. It's a bit of a nervy start for both players. But Fakhri making full use of the opportunity that he's got now again.
Might be going down, looking towards the red by the black spot. He's got a perfect angle.
And I'm afraid if Rafiq doesn't start making use of his chances, Fakhri will just get stronger and stronger.
Fakhri quite a quick player as well.
Yeah.
Once he gets, into the balls,
And very attacking.
very dangerous.
But mind you, Rafiq has been playing very well.
Mm.
I expect him to respond. He just needs to start break building a bit. Maybe he's just overwhelmed getting to the stage of the tournament.
And the way, these balls are situated, 36-27 in Fakhri's favor right now. This frame can go
Anyway, yeah, it's not a certainty to go one way or the other. But I feel patience will be the key.
Yes.
You can't just be throwing caution to the wind on every ball.
Yeah.
And Fakhri knows how to play against Rafiq. He will be playing more cautious. He'll probably choose the safety option. Who knows? This is a repeat of their last match. I think they played in the tournament in the Howe Cup in Centurion. It was Fakhri against Rafiq also there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a repeat of that match. It looks like it. Rafiq going for a cross double.
And it's, it's as if the players are getting used to the speed of the cloth and the bounce of the cushions. And, towards the end of the tournament, they really seem to find their way
The
around
more
the balls.
time you spend on these tables, the more acclimatized you're going to get. And today we've seen Charles. He was in sync with the table today.
Absolutely.
He was very much in sync. His positional play was exceptional. And his potting was tremendous. He potted some great balls in that match, And so did Mutalib, actually.
Oh, yes.
They both potted very well. That last 69 break Mutalib made it. He was very unlucky that he couldn't continue the break.
Mm.
He had a possible 100-ton, but he gave the opportunity to Charles to make a 70 clearance.
We still
Which
haven't
was
had a
amazing.
century in this tournament so far.
No, there hasn't been. Charles came the closest. I think he was on 93 earlier today.
That's right. Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, unlucky there for Fakhri. And this ball can go in the middle. It's a bit of a fine
The problem, red ball was the one.
Yeah.
That was tight against the cushion, but that has been developed, so
All the reds are actually open now.
good opportunity now.
Just needs a little bit of good white ball speed here. Rafiq's still
Needs to
overrunning a
slow
little
down.
bit. Yeah, he's still overrunning. He will go for the big pink here. The problem with the balls on the side cushion, if you bang it too hard and you're not accurate enough, it doesn't go in.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
yeah. These pockets, they
They
are
are-
acceptable. They do accept the balls, but
They are
yeah,
tight, but it's not that tight.
Yeah.
If you play it nicely and give it a chance, it drops.
again
Another enough for Fakhri.
in the same pocket.
Is he playing billiards today?
Can you believe it?
This is once more another opportunity for Rafiq. And he's now leveled the scores. The scores are 36 each with those two fouls. So Rafiq needs to make use of this chance. Both reds are in the open. The colors are not easy, but he should do something. Trying to stay on the black. Not an easy practice by any means. He's got to roll it in. If he hits it hard, it's not going to drop. But he's got to be very accurate. Not an easy shot, this. That looks like a good hit.
Yeah, it's a good hit.
You see the pace? Fine. He played it at the right pace. It drops in.
Perfectly and
Yeah.
perfectly, and then on the red
Yeah.
into the center pocket now. Only problem is the brown ball. That's a bit
Yeah.
awkward, but
But, I don't know if you know Rafiq is ambidextrous. He can play with his left and right hand. So
oh
if he-
yes,
if he gets his white there on the cushion,
Mm.
that brown is not difficult for him. He's very good at negotiating those type of balls. And I feel he's got the first chance here, a real chance now.
to get this opening frame.
Yeah, is looking dangerous here. It will be nice for Rafiq to take the first game. Fakhri is the better player. Rafiq is the underdog. It will set the tone of the match for a very good match.
And as you know, Muni, you know, as a player, you never actually settle until you get your first frame on the board.
Exactly. So Rafiq is the underdog in this match. Fakhri the favorite. If he gets a frame, that will be an exciting match, I think. Just not making sure on that. Very dangerous for him because Fakhri can clean up. The difference is only 14 points in favor of Rafiq. He still needed the green and the brown.
25 left on the table now, so.
And the pink is still not safe. It's in a position that's a bit difficult. But if he gets a good white ball to it, he shouldn't have a problem. This brown is got a slight angle, but he's got a lot of work to do with the white to get to an easy blue.
You might choose to screw this back.
And that's exactly what he's doing. And on these pockets, fine, I keep saying it, if you force the balls, they don't go in. You cannot do that.
Your timing has to be absolutely perfect and spot on.
And your accuracy has to be pinpoint in the middle. The moment you hit the rubber there, it stays out. This is a good opportunity for Rafiq. Nice, clean pot. Just needs to roll the blue in and he's all right. Rafiq doesn't make sure. That's unbelievable. Can't believe that he did not make use of that opportunity.
No, he'll be disappointed now.
That was not a difficult blue.
No, but now the blue has just gone past the center pocket, making it a cut back into it.
Very fine cut, very difficult pine.
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to go for that.
No.
I think he'll play safety.
I think might take this on.
Yeah, he's been going for shots like these. And it's a lovely pot.
Very nice.
It's amazing. He misses the easy balls into the center and puts difficult shots in the corner. That's Rafiq for you. He's unpredictable like that. But he's a good all-round player.
Very nice. And you know, it's just, you know, snooker is just that moment, that split second of lack of concentration.
Exactly.
And you can miss an easy ball.
Yeah.
And, you know, playing the semi-finals, that pink needs to bounce away from.
It's a dangerous shot for Rafiq. He's got to be careful not going in off. But if he cuts it fine enough into the bag, he shouldn't really go in off. If he plays it thick, he can go in off. And that was played perfect.
Frame number one settled.
Yes,
Rafiq Lambada taking the first frame.
Yeah.
Race to 5, which means the best out of 9.
And strange enough, Fakhri Khedin was very edgy this match. He had opportunities, he did not take it. Very unlike him. But he's not done. He's not done yet. But you know, because of this time factor, 2 hours 30 minutes, it changes the whole perspective of the match. Every frame you put on the board puts pressure on your opponent.
That's right.
Normally, you know, you can get to 5 before him, but it's not getting to 5 before him anymore.
Yeah.
It's getting more frames on the board before him before the allocated time.
That's right. I mean, if you're 3-0 down,
you've
got a
almost
problem.
lost the match.
Yeah.
You've almost lost the match, you know?
Yeah.
That's why if you watch Charles' match, where as soon as he took that third frame to go 3-0 up, he already clenched his fist. He knew he'd done the hard work.
That's right.
He just had to now hang in there and make sure.
Yeah. But the standard has been excellent.
No, the quality of snooker we've seen,
And
we've witnessed is very good. And the matches are flowing. Even this match, we've got 2 good and able and capable players. I think they're going to keep us entertained right through this second semi-final. And one of these gentlemen are going to be shaping up against Charles Jonk. And I think he's looking at this match, checking out the standard of the frame. He's going to be looking at them.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he's upstairs.
He's very interested in checking how these guys play. And he's not just looking at them from an interest point of view. He's checking and he's studying his possible opponents.
Yeah. But if you're watching this live Gold Reef Snooker Pro Championship and you don't have anything to do tomorrow, please make sure you're at the Bullion Room at 2:30. Maybe a little bit earlier. Match starts at 2:30 in the afternoon tomorrow on Sunday, 20th.
So he has taken a bathroom break there, trying to compose himself and get back onto normal there. while we're at it, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our main sponsor, Gold Reef City, for putting up this magnificent event. Our drink sponsor, My Day Brands, media partner, Purple Rain, the venue setup team, Basil Billiards and Q Masters, our streaming partner, 360 Sport, and the cloth sponsor, Andy Billiards. Fakhri Gerdien back at the table. We'll see a different approach from him now, Pine.
I'm sure we will. And Rafiq ready to take us into the second frame, the start of that, and in for another exciting frame of snooker.
There are a lot of spectators upstairs. We don't see them in the picture because it's the upper podium. There's a lot of interested people watching.
Brilliant venue.
Lovely venue, nice setup. The amazing thing about this Gold Reef City is, you know, if you come here with your family, you've got so much entertainment here. There's eating places here. There's a lot to do here. But most importantly, the snooker is here.
The snooker is here.
The snooker is here, you
and,
know, so people should come and support this match. There's all the spectators at the top there. Some new guests and new people coming to watch us. There's the scorer sitting there in the background, Andre de Tooy,
doing a great job.
Stefan Steenkamp, Anina de Tooy and Annemarie de Tooy, Annemarie Kruger, sorry. They did a splendid job earlier today and the whole week. Jacques was also one of the referees. Cobus Castano is refereeing now. We've had a great refereeing team here.
Oh, yes. Fakhri just missing that.
There we are. There's Jacques on the right, and that's Andre de Tooy, the head referee there.
The black a bit tied up.
Yeah, it seems to be always right in the beginning of the game. It depends how the guys break. That ball was obscured a little bit by the brown, so in putting side there, he misses the pot, but he's got a good result with the white. So Rafiq choosing to opt for the safety, which is very sensible on his side, not going for the attacking option and trying to stick the table up. Now that he's got a frame on the board, he's thinking differently.
And like we said earlier, when you know the cloth is so active and it's so alive. The moment you put a little bit of side spin on the cue ball, it takes the cue ball straight into a different direction.
Yeah. And have you noticed Shawl? He hardly plays any side.
He
middle ball for most of the shots.
Up and down the middle ball, up and down in the center of the ball.
And that's very important. If you can strike center and use only the side when you really need to, in a controlled way, you've won half the battle. Does he get lucky?
Oh,
yes, he
does. Say sorry to Fakhri. Fakhri on his way to the table already, and the ball just dropped.
I don't think Rafiq is really sorry.
No, that's a
good height behind the green.
Yeah.
And all the balls are open.
Yeah, the balls are in a very favorable position.
I don't know what he's supporting, Fakhri or Rafiq, I'm not sure.
Oh, this will be called a miss.
Definitely.
Fakhri not actually pinpointing a...
He has to put it back. Why is there even a talk about anything?
I don't know what's... Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Just got to put it back now.
Got to put it back without a doubt. I don't know what... This is a very difficult situation, but the advantage is the black is safe.
That's right, and the pink is tied up as well. So, you know, you have to develop it. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, the black was not on the center
There's
spot.
Charles. See, Charles.
Yeah, there we are, Charles Young.
He's watching.
Greta Steenkamp on the corner there. Was the blue there? It might have been. It definitely was not on the spot.
No, it wasn't, because he actually came out, hit the blue, and then doubled it into the right center pocket.
Cobus Castane not getting it 100% right there, but this is all experience for him. Hopefully he'll get it right.
Is he going to get that red?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect, Nick. Good shot. There is a red up, but there's work to do with the white ball. Rafiq just being a bit careless.
Oh,
Almost flicking the ball in.
that's a strange game sometimes. Like you said, the rub of the green.
Yeah.
You know, and normally it happens to the people, the players that are playing well.
Exactly.
And
And look at it.
unfortunately,
Fakhri just not getting a roll right in the
No.
beginning here. He's got to be careful and not let it get to him. He's just got to keep remaining positive and trying all the time. Mutali was positive right through. He didn't have the rub, and Shaw was just playing too well. So nothing was in his favor, unfortunately for him. That's a good pot from
very
Rafiq.
good pot. Fakhri acknowledging that pot's very, very good. It's got an option on the blue as well, but trying to get into developing the pink, get it into a possible position. So that was a good shot.
And it looks like he's on the red, just here close to the right bottom corner pocket. But the problem is, I don't think the black goes past there.
No, it doesn't look like it from here. So
Yeah, so he needs to get the white back into the blue area, but the pink can go.
yes,
So he needs to get into a good position to be able to pot the pink, taking out his little extension and using it just like that without the rest. This will be a challenging shot. And playing it just with too much power.
and again, you know, these cloths are so
So slick, eh?
you can't believe how quickly.
Yeah, you just should touch the ball and it flies all over the show. Rafiq still has not got all of it yet. Some of the other players have. Shaw and Mutalib showed us a good touch on the cloth.
It should be a very good
Yeah.
final tomorrow. The one thing I have noticed about Rafiq, I've known him for a couple of years now as well, and in the beginning of this tournament, when I looked at his first match, I saw a different Rafiq
Yeah.
in a positive way.
Yeah,
Not that he's ever played negatively,
yeah.
but he's more composed.
Definitely more composed.
You know, his approach towards the game,
Yeah.
not playing as fast as
I actually, Pine, I
Previous
lost to
years.
Rafiq, and I thought I played well, but I think he beat me in the end because he was better composed than me.
yeah.
That's the only reason he beat me. He held his nerve together. I was 2-1 up. I could have easily gone 3-1 up against him, but he played very well to actually turn that around on me and go 4-2 up. So even in his last match, Aiden Joseph has been playing very well this tournament,
That's right.
and I think Rafiq did very well to beat him with a frame scores of 5-1. You know,
Yes.
I don't think anybody expected that result.
No, it was brilliant from Rafiq, and
Yeah,
Rafiq just look. It looks like that red might go just on the
yeah, on the right of the pack
back.
there.
Yeah, there we go.
The problem is the white, eh, Pine?
The white's going again behind this red for the pink into this corner pocket. So
It's not
not
easy.
really anywhere now with the cue ball.
Yeah, there's too many obstacles here in the way. You should rather came down a bit harder, maybe for the brown or the blue. You see playing the brown,
Yes.
but maybe for a safety it looks like it behind the green. So really waiting this time. Oh, he went for the pot. Went for the pot. This is an opportunity for Fakhri because he can actually take that red and stay on the pink nicely without much work. Great opportunity here. And there we are. Now the pink's open with one good shot.
The question is, will the pink spot?
That is a good question. The way he played it, looks like it might just spot there. Oh, but the referee checking with his little device there. Can it spot? Okay, it can't, so it goes on to the blue spot. That gives Fakhri a very good chance to continue and
Continue this break and then start
make
building.
it count. Yeah.
Needs to get up. Just on the wrong side of the pink there.
Yeah, unfortunately, not, and also not. Look at it, playing too much top. Just not at ease, Fakhri, at the moment.
14.
But he'll settle into the match. He's a
Very
good player.
experienced. So
Yeah.
Fakhri, 14.
so now the black has been freed as well. He's got a good cue
Nice
ball.
line, eh? Very nice line there.
Very.
Rafiq, good line. So this match is still delicately poised by 17-16 in favor of Rafiq.
Very
It is by
tight.
1 frame to 0. This frame is a very important one in the context of the match.
Especially with playing against time.
Yeah. So if Rafiq wins this frame, it pushes the odds in his favor to win the match. If Fakhri wins it, it evens the odds. Fakhri will be having a full guider shot, trying to take his white back down, but just not finding the
right
direction.
The right
His-
line.
His GPS is not aligned. His radar has been misplaced. He'll need to find it very quickly.
Very quickly. Like you said, if Rafiq goes to up, oh, what a pot.
And
Look
and
at
look
that.
at that shot. I mean, that was an
Beautiful
amazing pot from
shot.
Rafiq. Such a natural, great pot there from Rafiq. Played that with so much ease, got good position on the black. And fine, if you look at these reds, they're all up there. Just needs to move them around, and easy clearance is up, but he needs to make sure here. Needs to make sure on this red. Lovely pot.
9.
So Rafiq still in control. Must tell you, Rafiq is actually playing only a few days with this cue. Just got it in this week. He's playing well with the other cue, but this one he's just picked up in the match against me. Practiced with it a couple of days, and he's really fallen into it and playing very well with it. It's amazing that he can actually do that. Not many players can do that, eh?
No, you know, especially changing cues.
Yeah. Well, he did change in the match against me, and then he eventually settled on this, and that made a difference. He started with his regular cue and then went on to this. He was scared to try it out, and then he decided to risk it, and it worked in his favor. And he did that against Aiden, and he's playing well, and now he's even playing well against Rafiq, so he's got to basically stick to this cue. This has to be his cue for life.
Well, it has to be because it's a left-hand cue. He just
Exactly.
played that left-hand shot. A beautiful blue. He just put it up in the corner pocket there. And
must-
very nicely with the angle on
Mr.
this.
is one of the best left-handed players in this country. Ambidextrous,
Oh.
left and right.
Mm.
Just as we say that, he misses that pot, but he doesn't leave anything easy up for Fakhri.
No.
Fakhri's got a lot of hard work to do here.
Fakhri, quite a tall guy.
Yes. But he's now 25 points behind.
Mm.
And with the balls the way they're lying, 25 might seem like a little, but it's not. Green on the cushion, yellow on the cushion.
Mm.
A lot of patience is going to be needed this game. But Rafiq going down and just attacking everything. He'll even attack this ball because it's a shot to nothing. If he misses, his white comes back down.
All the way up
Yeah,
towards the green.
yeah. Nice angle.
Keeping Fakhri under pressure.
Yes, keeping him guessing all the time. Not making it easy for him.
Fakhri needs to get in.
He needs to get in, and Rafiq's not going to allow him, eh?
No.
Not going to
No,
allow him,
he's,
but this,
he's
you
protecting
see,
that lead.
this is the only way to stop Rafiq, is to almost snooker him. I think you can see the fine edge there. It's going to be very challenging. Not easy here. The in-off is on.
Definitely on. So
If he hits it fine enough, he can hit the top cushion, side cushion, and go back down. That's what he'll be aiming to do.
There we
But
go.
there, you see, unfortunately for him, he gets the in off. But it was the kiss of the blue that caused
That's
it.
right. So a chance for Fakhri now to, with the balls. All right, we've got the blue tied up, the green, the yellow. Not an easy frame.
Yeah, not easy. But now these balls are all up. Look at them, Pine.
Yeah.
Normally, Fakhri thrives in these positions. And there we are. That's the positive pot that I was looking from him. And I can tell you now, if he pots his black and he's on that red, he will be closing that gap between him and Rafiq very quickly. He's going for the blue, eh? And look at that. First person I've seen play it so hard and still drop it. He had to play it with perfect accuracy.
That was a brilliant, brilliant shot on the
The
blue. Trying
referee's
to develop
placing-
those two into a
The
potting
referee has
position as
actually
well.
made a mistake there. The blue should be on the black spot. The black spot is open. I don't think the referee realizes that.
Yeah. And there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, normally Fakhri would pick up those things, but he didn't notice it. The black spot was open. Did you see the black spots open
Yes,
there?
yeah, the blue was supposed to go into the black.
Yeah. Kubus Kastijn still needs a bit of experience. He's a good referee. I'm sure that mistake will be pointed out to him.
It's amazing how players can put referees under pressure.
Yeah.
You know, it's really.
Kubus is one of the best referees in the 9-ball and American pool and all that we've got. I think the only thing in snooker, he's also a good referee. He just lacks a bit of experience.
Yes.
So when you make
How's the threat? No.
those basic mistakes, it's just a matter of experience.
Only 13 points of difference now, and there was the yellow into play as well. And
It looks like that red is open. Fine, I think
he's going for
Fakhri
it.
is going to attack here. 13 points only behind. You see, his potting arm is not in today, eh? He
He's
normally pots those balls.
for sure. Fakhri.
Yeah. But if he can just hang in there and steal a game or two, he'll probably get his confidence back. If he doesn't, this man's going to take him to the cleaners.
Because Rafiq. Oh,
Both sides he almost
but
missed it.
now one shot can make the
Change
whole
the
game
whole
change.
context of the game.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the green is still the insurance ball, but the brown being close to it makes it
And-
easier.
And with the potting ability of these two players,
Definitely.
you know, the brown isn't too far away from where the green is. So if you can get just a nice angle on the green off the cushion, just roll it down,
Exactly, Pine.
and then you'll be.
Yeah, and Rafiq will be ruining his opportunities that he had. He had plenty of chances here to seal the game and take it away from Fakhri.
So Fakhri now only 5 points in it.
Yeah, it's good enough to play careful, but if you want to win the game, one has to pot balls.
For sure.
You've got to pot balls. You can't just be playing safeties. And he's had opportunities. You've got to put the points on the board. Easier said than done. I know we are here and they are there. But the reason they are there is because they are good potters. And one would expect them to do it.
To do the job. So
Fakhri unfortunately snookered himself there, so he had to play a safety. But he's got a nice
brilliant safety.
cover there on the brown. So Fakhri Khedin now is taken the lead for the first time in this frame by 3 points. Still anybody's game, Pine.
Anybody's game, especially I'm looking and I can't get my eyes off the green.
Yeah.
That
To
will
be
be
able
the
to-
key.
Yeah, to pot that green, you'll have to get perfectly behind it.
And it's a very nice snooker opportunity as well.
Yeah,
To get your cue ball tight to the cushion
good
or
ball.
in between or behind the brown.
Excellent ball played by Rafiq there. Nice
Very
escape
nice.
there. Fakhri going to try and put this white behind the black. Just running a bit
Excellent try.
too wide,
Excellent try.
or too narrow, should I say. What is Rafiq going to do here?
He might leave this for the center pocket.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got enough pace.
Just
I think it is up.
hasn't gone too far enough. So a perfect angle to get up and down the table.
Definitely. And he's going to get perfectly behind the green, maybe on the wrong side of the green, but I think he'll be right behind that green. Fine, and he's got a good angle. Oh, unfortunately,
It's a bit straight.
just too straight. But this guy's such a good power player. Look at that.
Look at that.
Shot, but he played it at a nice pace. So this is the shot.
This is the key, and he's got a very nice angle.
Yeah,
Get down to the blue.
lovely control.
Perfect.
And the advantage he had there, the blue was on the pink spot, on the wrong spot.
Oh, the wrong spot. So it was supposed to be on the
so
black.
It
but
makes a huge difference.
yeah. So Fakhri will take the second frame, and that changes everything now, because now we have a match.
There we are. This will settle Fakhri's nerves a bit. If
Yeah.
he lost that game, he would have been on edge. And I feel Rafiq lost an opportunity to take an early 2-0 lead there.
Big opportunities, and unfortunately, that's the way. Snooker doesn't. It gets into your mind. If you play, the balance between your safety and the potting. I mean, you have to play what the table gives you,
Yeah.
and you have to create opportunities as well in the same time. But if you play too negatively,
Yeah.
you
also
struggle to get back into the positive side of
You've
thinking.
got to take your opportunities when they're presented.
And they have to work out.
Yeah.
You really, it's not just about potting the balls. It's
Exactly. Look at Fakhri trying to compose himself there. Rafiq Limbada just looking on. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our main sponsor, Gold Reef City, for putting up this magnificent event. Our drink sponsor, My Day Brands, our media partner, Purple Rain, the venue setup team, Basil Billiards and Q Masters, and the streaming partner, 360 Sport, and last but not least, cloth sponsor, Annie Billiards. Without these people, this event would not have been possible. Thank you to all these sponsors.
I've just received a message, Munir. We have a viewer and a big supporter, Mr. Etienne Breitenbach.
Oh,
He's all the way from Nigeria,
really?
looking at this match.
Okay, that's
Streaming
amazing.
online.
How
So
did they get all of
welcome.
you? Is there somebody you know, Pine?
Yes, and he just
Okay.
told me they are watching as well.
Okay, that's brilliant.
So welcome, everybody watching. We're into the third frame, best out of 9. First one to reach 5 within the frame, or the time frame we have.
Yeah.
How much time do we have left?
So we've got people from Nigeria, all over Africa. We've got guys from Mozambique supporting the game.
There we go. There's the
Aye.
time. 1 minute 43, 1 hour, 143 minutes left.
So the way I see it, the way this match is moving, it might go to time, eh?
1 each already?
Can't see it getting to 5.
No. And another opportunity there that
The traffic
Rafiq
missed,
just-
but he's got away a little bit. He hasn't
It
left
looks like
Fakhri anything easy.
no, he's got to
He
use
uses
this.
radio with the rest. So Fakhri will contemplate taking this. He's going to screw back for the blue, I'm sure.
Yes.
Lovely shot.
Striking the ball very positively now.
Yeah. Now he needed that game, that frame, to get him in a positive mode. Rafiq
Settled
must
in it.
just forget about the fact that he lost the previous game and focus on keeping his concentration on the table and doing what he has to do.
Which is not easy always.
Not easy, but we'd love to see both players perform. You know, I'm always a guy watching snooker. I want to see both players perform and make the match interesting.
Yes.
You know, it must never be one-sided. It's always good to have an interesting match. Makes it interesting for the spectators also. Obviously, the fans will have their people that they want who must win the match. But as a commentator, I love seeing the match come close. Both players having a positive go.
Yes.
And generally just getting some good snooker out of these guys. And you know what? The guys are playing well. They're playing very positive. Look at that shot. What an amazing pot that was from Fakhri. Getting hold of that blue nicely. So he's finding his potting arm here now finally, Pine. Can you see
Fakhri,
that?
yeah, I don't know where he went, but he came back with a potting arm,
Yeah.
and he's in this match now.
I think his wife must have given him a lecture there outside.
Opening the reds beautifully. with the black just running towards the cushion there, but still potable.
Look at that, all the reds are beautifully placed. Only one red on the cushion, that's a bit safe. He just needs to get that black or the pink into play.
I don't know whether the pink can actually spot, but the black spot's open.
So that will be good for Fakhri, but he will take the blue now, because if he takes the pink, he's going away from the reds.
That's right.
There
It's
we are, the
just-
pink spot's now open.
That's right. It's
But in
open
so
now, but
doing that,
oh,
he just took the opportunity away to continue the break. I don't think that ball in the middle pots.
I think that's the end of break here.
Yeah,
for Fakhri.
he's very unlucky, eh?
Very.
Very unlucky. Can it go? Might have to play a touch of side there.
Well, he's looking towards an angle. Get
Ah,
white
he's-
into the bulk
I think
area.
he's playing a safety here. Playing a safety down the table.
Oh,
He wanted to play it past the pink. Ends up getting the kiss there. So Fakhri takes an early lead of 24 points. And Rafik is now back at the table with the balls open.
balls are open. Everything is potable. And like you said, only the one red, but I don't think that red
And
will.
only the blue really available at this stage.
What a beautiful pot.
That's
And
nice.
unfortunately, running into that red,
Attacking pot there.
blocking the way up to the other colors. He's got the black now, but I think he will play a safety.
Yes, you'll try and tuck that white behind the pink and the green there. And hopefully the black stays in the open here. Black's look alright. Looks alright there. Eh? Nice safety there.
A
That's
beautiful
lovely
pot.
Lovely pot from Rafik here. It's nicely on the black. Just got to make this opportunity count. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to be taking a break. Farad James will be joining the commentary team here with Pine Pinar, and they will continue further. Thank you very much.
So Rafiq Lambada making the most of this opportunity that's been given.
9,
And joining the commentary team is Mr. Farad James. Mr. James, good evening and welcome. What a brilliant evening at this beautiful venue.
Thank you, Mr. Pinar. It is an exceptional venue. Some good snooker on display this evening and in fact from Wednesday. GRC City Championship always proves to be the highlight of the snooker season, and we're enjoying some good snooker from Wednesday. And what a semi-final we have in store for us here. Two boys from Central Gauteng Snooker. Pine, please don't ask me to choose the winner. Both are my
No,
boys.
I'm not going to because this is one each, and both of them taking and losing some opportunities. You know, getting to feel the atmosphere. You know how it is. It's a semi-final. It's a big moment. Charles already gone through to the final,
Yes, he's booked his place, but
so
Rafiq took a beautiful opening red and capitalizing on that initial pot. Looking very comfortable around the table. Needs his black. Get his break up to 40.
and
Tried to
Tried to-
dislodge their two reds and unfortunately got not a favorable kiss, and I dare say that's the end of a good 40 break. He left
a quick 40.
very quick fire 40, left to opt for safety. He has to hit a very fine ball here.
Perfect.
Kiss on the green would help to get the white behind the brown.
40.
Excellent safety by the Dragon, Rafiq Lambada.
There we go. And is this one available? Does
I think I don't know if you
He's
can see
coming
the
around
potting
to-
angle.
no?
He's looking to play your safety and looking at the plant.
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
on-
there might be a planting to this left corner pocket.
having a good look at it. If those two balls are touching the rail, I think he's in with a shout.
What a shot!
Fantastic. You can hear the applause from the spectators in the arena, appreciating good shot. And now Rafiq all of a sudden has a further 2 reds available to him. If he can just slot this pink in.
Nice angle between. Oh, and he missed the pink.
He's done the hard work there, Pine.
All the hard work has been done, but it doesn't look like. It looks like he got away with it.
Didn't leave much on. There is a cutting angle on this red.
Fine cut.
And he may dislodge the other red. Just
Oh.
missed it.
Just acknowledging the shot there. It was a.
But
Look at
where's
the
this black ball going? It's going to sit in a John. No,
Can you believe
unfortunately.
it?
Conceded a very unlucky foul, and 7 points is the penalty point for the black going in off.
Rafiq there.
Still not much in this frame. It's
No.
only one frame for the taking to take the lead 2-1 in this best of 9, first to 5.
Just taking a sip of that nice and cool Valpre water. Rafiq there. Oh, and what a pot.
What a pot.
Where is
Look at-
this white going?
Is the white going to stay on the table? He's going to catch the
That is the third time that Fakhri is going in off in that pocket.
You know, that center pocket has been has gremlins for a few players.
But you know, yeah, it's quite difficult to actually call you Farad or Mr. James. You know.
Is that so?
Yes.
Mr.
Well,
Pin?
everybody's got their nicknames at this tournament, and so do you. We used to or call you Pastoor.
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 Daar sê no pyn.
Nou praat ons met Pastoor.
Yeah, I remember that. That's a nickname that you kept for me for many years, Mr. Pina.
Yeah, you always been a Pastoor.
Dank you,
And I
meneer.
think a lot of people ask now why. Why is Mr. Farad James? Why do we call him Pastoor? I think it's all about your presence.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
That's a huge compliment.
Farad is actually Farad. You see, Fakhri. It's not much in this now.
He's closing
The gap.
in the gap, and he's eroding Rafiq's lead. It's only 6 points adrift.
It's got an angle to get down. Oh, and unfortunately, where's this pink ball going? No, that's
Straight into the pink, and he left himself in a snooker. 1 point away, but not a difficult. He may return a snooker if he gets his full ball. No, he doesn't.
so. Fakhri might find himself in trouble after this shot.
I think so. I think that's an obvious snooker. Rafiq should just get that white ball tight behind the pink. Wow.
Oh, and he actually
Caught
he
the knuckle of
caught
the
knuckle
center
in the
pocket.
center- and
The
then-
gremlin pocket.
It came out. Can you believe this? Difficult putts, those. Never
he-
easy.
And he missed it by some distance, man. I thought he would have. Well, there you have it. Neck and neck. 1 point ahead. Lambada, 35 points available on the table.
Going
If
for a
he
pot.
takes the black,
Oh.
he's going to stick this up easy. No, he's got a bit fortunate. Yes, so 35 points available on the table. If either one of them take the black with the red and the remaining 27 for the colors, what a fantastic pot. And as I
Beautiful
say
pot.
that, he takes the maximum benefit of that final red. Goes for the black. Does he get to it? The yellow, is he going to get stuck behind this blue?
It looks like it. Can you believe this?
And one would think anywhere on the table but there.
So now another opportunity for Rafiq to land a very solid safety shot.
Yeah, he's got to
Perhaps
get
a
it
very
in
good
between the
sticker.
green and the brown and keep the white behind the
Oh,
he
and
double kissed, I
kissed
think.
onto, yeah. That's
Got
the
a double
last thing you want on a snooker table is a double kiss.
Yeah, you
Never
don't.
works out. Fakhri normally very dangerous and accurate with those shots.
He usually is, and
Where's this yellow going? Is it?
he actually got an excellent position on the green. So from the yellow, you got to pot the balls in sequence from the yellow, green, followed by the brown, blue, pink, and then black.
Mm. He's going for a pot, double kissed on the brown, and is perfectly on the green.
I tell you, you create your own luck sometimes, and you deserve that double kiss.
Well, after going
Enough.
3 times enough in the
Yes.
same pocket,
I would
he's
agree.
snookering himself. Yeah.
He leaves himself a bit straight on this brown. He's looking at it, scores at the scoreboard. He's 12 points ahead.
So he needs the blue.
Potting this brown would take him to 16 points ahead. He needs the blue ball. Powers through it, and
Unfortunately,
when you put pace, as Fakhri did, you make the pot increasingly difficult. What do you think? I think Rafiq should play a good safety shot.
yeah.
Try and get that brown behind the black. He opts for a very unorthodox safety. And I'm surprised by his choice of shots here.
And with
Fine.
that playing this shot, he actually moved the blue into a different area.
Fakhri seems to be rushed a bit. And I think he's just turned over the advantage to Rafiq. Rafiq, oh well, in saying that, the brown nestles against the black cushion. He's going to opt for safety here. He's not going to be able to pot it, and he does exactly that.
He's got a good line.
He's got
Well,
a
it's
good
going to
line.
bounce, and yeah.
Fakhri seems impatient, and I dare say he's going to go for the spot. No, he doesn't. Where's the brown ball going? Is he going to get a bit fortunate? No. Pine, what do you make of that shot? I think it was a bit of reckless shooting by Fakhri. I think he's losing his patience a tad, but it's a very important frame. Excellent pot. Rafiq, is he going to be hindered? He's impeded. Oh, what a place to lie. Unfortunately for him,
Very difficult.
queuing over that pink.
Not reaching the cushion though,
I think he's got it in a
but in a safe position.
correct. So Fakhri's got a return of a safety here, and
He's trying
is he going to get this white behind the pink? A little kiss on it may help. And Fakhri's usually very good with those safeties. He seems to be a bit agitated.
Beautiful pot by
And let's see
Rafiq.
the line of that. Is he going to nestle behind this?
It's a perfect shot
Pink.
for the pink.
I think he
Oh, just short.
just shot. He's not going to. Is he going for this cutback, Pine?
He needs the black as well.
Very dangerous shot. Very dangerous shot, and he
And he's-
pots it with perfection. What a beautiful shot. Acknowledged
And a beautiful positional
spectators.
shot as well onto the black end.
onto
Well,
the black, and he's gonna make it 2-1.
Rafiq leading 2-1.
Rafiq the Dragon Lambada takes the lead, and we have an hour and 26 minutes remaining in this match. Although it's a best of 9 first to 5, there is a time limit imposed on every match here at the Gold Reef City Championships, and they have 2.5 hours to complete this match. Would time come into play, you think, Pine?
Look, both of them are quite quick players.
Yeah.
And with an hour and 25 minutes to go, it's 2-1. First one to reaches 5, but there's a possible 6 frames still to be played.
6 frames still to be played. I think it's achievable because they're quite quick around the table. So it's left to be seen. Fakhri trailing by 1 frame. And what a beautiful arena here at the Bullion Room at Gold Reef City Casino and Entertainment Area. The finals will take place at 2:30 tomorrow. And Charles has booked a place in the final, and who will meet him in the grand finale? Will it be Rafiq
I don't know.
or will it be Fakhri?
Fakhri needs to take the next frame if he still wants to be in the...
And I think you're quite right there, Pine. You know, every frame counts. Now, Fakhri behind 1 frame, he's gonna feel a bit of pressure. He doesn't want to be 2 frames adrift, and then the pressure starts mounting.
Beautiful opening putt by Fakhri.
He makes it look so easy,
He
Pine.
does, and it is not. You know, these
It is
tables are
not, but
really,
I do recall you slotting those in your younger day.
Yes, in my younger days.
Oh, you missed the pack, unfortunately.
Yeah.
3.
Shot to nothing now. And again,
Fantastic.
right in the heart of the pocket.
Yeah, I think
But
he's
then
going
unfortunately now again,
to put Rafiq in
Well,
trouble. He's going to
yes.
roll the yellow and try and nestle the brown. Has he got the angle to get the white behind the brown?
I don't think he should
Don't-
go full the snooker. I should actually go, you know, putting the white
White.
against, because the pack is tight. You know, getting him to the cushion and giving him a bit. You can open the pack for Fakhri then to get back
Correct,
to
because it's a very easy escape for Rafiq. He should try and nestle in the back, but there's a red to the bottom left-hand side. He's got to hit it, and I think he's done pretty well.
perfect.
Fantastic shot.
Is that a touching ball?
Raf is having a quick look. Must be pretty close. I
Looks.
don't think the ref had called touching. I think it may be a touching. Fakhri's
It was a touching ball. He just
playing
played it.
away, so in the case of a touching ball, the red is the ball on. A player may play away and is deemed to have played the red, and it's a legal shot. He may fall a bit short here, Pine.
It looks like it. Oh, that'll be called a miss.
Definitely a miss. Fakhri doesn't have much of a choice but to request that the ref replaces the ball from the original position. He had a choice to play from where it landed. He also had the option of asking Rafiq to play again, but I think in this instance he had no choice but to put Rafiq back. He certainly won't miss it again. He's going to play a bit more pace and nestle into those reds.
Is he hitting the pink? Oh, he's just missed the pink.
Goodness.
Miss is called again, so this will be put back, and this will continue until the Rafiq, you know, makes contact with the reds.
Well, you know, Pine, this seems like such an easy out. He put unintentional right inside on this ball. It's so easy, just up and down into a group of reds.
That looks better, and Yes.
And I'm surprised he missed it the first time, but to miss it the second time is very uncharacteristic of Rafiq. So Rafiq with pensive thoughts.
So after the safety shot of Rafiq, we'll see the pack a bit opening, getting more reds into play.
I think he's weighted
And
this perfectly.
Nice target behind the brown and the green. The brown and the yellow there. And it's a good shot.
And the reds are a bit spread here, Pine, so Fakhri's going to have to pull out a good safety shot without leaving a ball up for Rafiq.
Trying to, just trying to get the edge of the ball.
Correct, and the white goes in off to add insult to injury. It's a foul in the miss. Rafiq will certainly put him back. So we can see what Fakhri's intention is. He's attempting to go off the side rail, bottom rail, and sneak the left-hand edge of the pack as we see it, and get the white ball back into bulk. And off 2 cushions, you've got to be extremely accurate.
And the thing, the problem is he could see the right-hand side. So if he chooses to go onto the left-hand side again and misses the pack again, then the referee will warn him.
Oh, I didn't notice that. So he can see the red on the right-hand side just
That's
below
right.
the pink. He can see full ball.
So fortunately, he
That
got
is correct. If you can see full ball on the second miss, the ref would give you a warning. And if you miss it 3rd time, it's a concession of frame.
That's right.
Quite correct.
This is tight as well, so
All right. Fakhri lining up this red, the solitary red, I think is
might
going
be.
for the pot. If he can drag that white across and be on the black. He played it with safety in mind.
that's right.
Very, very clever shot.
Clever shot and a good cue ball as well.
Spot on. So he's not taking any chances. He's 1 frame behind. He's waiting for his opportunity. Rafiq
Cleaning.
requesting for the white ball to be cleaned. And I must say that Q Masters and Basil Billiards have done a fantastic job with the setup of this venue. 2 beautiful steel block tables. I think they are using the Aramith 1G balls, so world-class equipment. Only the best on show for our players, so they really have world standard facilities right here at this championship.
Rafiq taking on that red and now leaving a very big opportunity for Fakhri that at the start of this frame looks a bit...
He's gonna deep screw this. I don't think he can get the black that easily. He's gonna go for the pink. But I think a reckless shot. And isn't this game all about patience?
It is about patience, waiting for your
He's
opportunity.
gonna hit the outside jaw easy. He does, but he got the pace correct.
And Fakhri, a very quick thinker
I think
when he's amongst the balls.
you're quite right, and I think that's one of his strengths. He thinks 3 balls ahead.
He's so quick in, when he gets into the balls.
He knows exactly what he wants to do. I wonder if the black is available to this corner pocket. It must be. I think it is because he played for it.
That's right.
And
Both corner pockets, the black is available on.
Yeah, I
Sur
think,
Pasteur.
Meneer, I
We
think
might...
Fakhri is in store for Paxla in this frame. He's going to get punished. Look at this confidence in going for a long red into the green pocket as we know it.
Has he
think-
got away with it? No, there's the red towards the center pocket.
I think he's
I'm
got.
sure Fakhri will.
He has two choices. He's got the
Rafiq.
one at the far end closer to the pink.
Mm-hmm.
He may dislodge the pink and blue with this shot. Does he?
Where's the red going? In the pockets, into that. So,
Well, Rafiq lifting his hand up as an apology for the fluke. But they all count, and fortunately for Fakhri, it's not going to cost him very much. Well, in saying that, it wasn't going to cost him in form of a break, but a fantastic safety.
beautifully played by Rafiq. So now,
He's got to play the red closest to here against the rail, exactly that one. If he gets it, and he does, and
a beautiful shot.
a beautiful shot here indeed. Rafiq tapping the table in acknowledgement.
Always nice to see.
And that's what I love about the game of snooker, the gentlemanly conduct.
Your opponent coming to the table and saying, that was a good shot.
That was a good shot.
I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble, but it was a good shot.
It was a good shot. Well done. And you'd notice that even if players commit a foul and touch a ball where they shouldn't be and the referee doesn't notice it, more often than not, the player would acknowledge the foul. And that's what I love about the snooker players. It's the greater good of the game, and he misses. And
Where's the
academic
red?
black pine. I get the feeling that Fakhri is rushing just a tad, and I noticed that towards the end of the previous frame as well. Well, crucial pot. Rafiq should pull this off, and he's got the black waiting for him.
Carrying into the other reds.
And he makes no mistake, and I think he's got, I lost count, but he's got at least 6 reds in the open. Will he make Fakhri pay? I think Fakhri's in a spot of bother here, Pine.
I think so too. If you look at the positioning of the balls, still need to control the cue ball and making it as easy as possible for yourself. But if you look at how this table is set up now, there might be a...
It's potting practice for Rafiq. Potting
For
practice. I don't think he's going to have any difficulty.
9.
So obviously the black into the other, or the opposite corner pocket. Only the green a little bit awkward where it is.
I think by the time he pots the remaining 4 or 5 reds, I don't think the green would actually matter. He would have made a sizable break by the time he gets to that pine. So I think the damage is going to be done. He needs to do a soft roll into the center pocket, or
Might even use
a
the other.
stun, and he's going to...
So now obviously can just play the pink
And-
kiss into the blue.
The blue
keep
and
the white.
hold on to the other red, yes. And it's a soft roll. A kiss on the blue to keep his white for the
Just
red.
softly, and that makes it
Very soft roll, kisses the blue perfectly and positions his white for the next red.
no, the pink spot is
Pink
open.
spot
there
is open, Mr. Referee. You spotted it on the blue spot.
There we go.
And the refs, I tell you, standing and refereeing for the entire day, they're doing a
it's-
fantastic job.
What a beautiful stroke to that ball.
But I hope he doesn't lie against the cushion. And I think he has.
This is a tester.
It certainly is.
Cue action needs to be on point.
It becomes so difficult when you don't have your hand on the table. But Rafiq not too bad with the rail shots. And as I say that, I think he squandered a gift of an opportunity here, Pine.
Only one point in it now, in this fourth frame, and now back at the table is Fakhri. And he will make the best out of this as well, or try to get as many points as possible onto the scoreboard now.
Do you
He
think?
needs-
I think he may, and Fakhri, the attacking player that he is, I dare say he'll pot this pink with a lot of bottom and try and cannon into the green to dislodge the 2 reds. Do you think it may be a bit too early for him to try that?
Well, he might do it now, but then he's not
guaranteed.
Guaranteed on where exactly the white ball will finish.
I think he's so attacking, he may just do it.
And he did.
And it did, and you called it. It may have been too early. He had 2 free reds to build a break before.
That's right, before opening those 2.
Correct. So
He will take the spot on, I'm sure. Fakhri, and I've seen him pot these balls hundreds of times.
Par 3, 7.
So now back Rafiq Lambada to the table.
I think we both had a moment of silence because we're surprised that both players haven't taken this their opportunities and
That's a beautiful pot.
turned over possession very cheaply, shall I say.
The red against the cushion, the black ball, the black cushion is a bit.
He's taking the green because he wants to play the red on the cushion.
It looks quite tight against the cushion, so
It's an
making
easier
it a
shot.
pot a little bit
A
easier.
little bit easier. You still got to make good contact with this.
Oh yes,
He laid a bit high here, Pine. Too high.
it's too high there.
He should have stun run the green. And he laid too high. He played a stop shot on the green, giving himself a very acute angle.
So Fakhri back at the table again.
1.
You see the bounce of the ball,
That's a very aggressive bounce off the cushion.
and
And these steel blocks, if you're not used to them,
awkward queuing now for the blue. Or the pink. Oh, it was trying to dislodge the red onto the cushion as well. At the
and
same
what a
time.
high risk shot. And Fakhri not getting the position. And he's usually very good. He'll go for the double here. Should go for the double and misses it by some distance.
And
Is he going to raise his hand in apology?
I can't see his.
He may have. No, Fakhri's got the. He can see full ball, I think, of the red. I am baffled, Pine, to understand what's going through
I don't know.
Fakhri's mind. He's just slammed into that red, gifting another opportunity for Rafiq. Rafiq's taking his time on this red.
And misses it. So now Fakhri now back at the table. I don't think that Fakhri actually thought that he'll get another chance now coming back to the table. I think he's surprised being back at the table this quickly with a shot like that.
I think they're making it obvious that the two of them are good mates, eh?
Oh yes,
They play together
yeah,
here
play together,
at-
practice and
at
the same
Central-
club.
At the same club.
Yeah. That's a very good shot. Nicely stunned with a little bit of left-hand side, running side coming off the cushion. Perfectly on the red now. So now decisions. Where is it going with the white?
I think, yes, he should be playing the green. That will give him a natural position onto the yellow and back onto the green, brown, blue, pink and black, and game over.
And misses the green. So now there's only 11 points in it.
11 points in it with 27 points remaining on the table.
Awkward
He
brown.
should get the white behind the brown here, and he
has tried
doesn't
that.
get enough side. There's a, he's going to go between the pink, he's going to pot this. There was a path between the black and the green.
And now another chance for Rafiq to just a brown a bit awkward. You know, coming towards the black
Correct.
for the green and getting the green from the green black up to the brown. But
And now he lays short on this, but in hindsight, he's got a little bit of an angle, but I don't think enough to get behind the brown. He's going to hit the side rail.
where's the screen going?
Where's the white going? Ah, that turned a lot, and it's
Oh,
gonna
and that's-
just roll into that pocket. And I think, well, Fakhri's going to have to draw this white ball back, lay behind the green, just by the center pocket. He opted for a different shot. I don't think he's going to get the desired effect for a pot on the brown.
He might send the white in behind these three.
He's going to kiss full onto the pink. No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
what a shot.
He's going to pop out.
It's bouncing, and I think he can just get past the blue and the black.
I think he may be able to see paint.
It's quite straight, so he must be careful.
You can
If
see
he
full
pots
ball. He'll be
if-
snookered on the blue. Oh, he drew his white back.
You know, sometimes you concentrate so much on the cue ball that you actually take your eye off the pot.
Off the potting angle.
And that happens so quickly and so easily.
And you know, as snooker players, we do it so often, and it's just something you can't really fix in a
What?
hurry. Where's the white going?
Oh.
He's got it safe. 20 points up. Rafiq requiring snookers. The blue is academic.
That's a good shot. That was a clever shot.
Very clever. He's got Rafiq in a snooker. I think Rafiq can see the fine edge on the right-hand side of this blue. What a beautiful shot.
Beautiful touch. Beautiful touch. Acknowledged by Fakhri.
Well, Fakhri in control of this frame. Fakhri 20 points ahead. There's only 18 points available on the table. So Rafiq requiring a snooker.
Quite a big target to go with the pink
I
and
think he's
the
got
black.
it.
He's got it. It looks like
I think he's got it. And Fakhri, if he misses the blue, it's a penalty, 5 points. He's going a bit wide.
No, he's got
He
it.
Play the check side.
And he might be snookered now. No. Is he? No.
Yeah, there's a direct path. So Fakhri maintaining his 20-point lead. Rafiq still requiring a snooker. Only 18 points available. And Rafiq went for the pot,
Yes.
wanting to snooker Fakhri with the pink ball, but I think he found himself in a spot of bother here. And Fakhri's gonna, I think, go for the snooker. He's gonna snooker Rafiq. And he does just that. Can you see
Apparently,
the
that's what
fine
you got to
edge?
do in snooker.
If your opponent requires a snooker, snooker in. That's correct. I think this is a concession here. He's missed the blue, and Rafiq will concede the frame.
2 each.
2 each it is, and this match nicely poised. We're in for a very exciting conclusion to this match. Both players wanting to book
With just over an hour to go.
their place in the grand finale, and we've got an hour left for snooker. Don't go anywhere. Stay in your seats. We're in for some exciting stuff ahead.
Pastor, thank you very much. It was an honor being with you. We have Mr. Munir Kassim taking over now with you. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Pine.
And have a great evening.
It was lovely seeing you and making this trip to Joburg, and you were participating in this event. And you've been 20 years out of snooker, about that?
Yeah, something somewhere.
How did you find it coming back and playing in these conditions?
Let me tell you what, compared to the old days, quite different.
I can imagine.
But exciting. Thank you.
Well, I'm sure we'll see you at many more of these events next year. And it was lovely spending some time with you, Pine.
Thank you very
Take
much,
care.
Pastor.
God bless. I think both players have taken a well-deserved bathroom break, and they should be back in a few minutes. And we welcome back Mr. Munir Kassim,
Thank you, Farad.
our resident commentator at these events.
Just needed a small break there, Farad. It's nice to get that small break.
Yeah, you've been on air for
Since
the
this
duration
morning,
of the day. Yes.
Yeah, since this morning.
Yes. But I'm not surprised at that, Munir, because you love speaking quite a bit, eh?
Not normally, eh? Not normally. I'm normally the quiet type. I don't know what's happened.
Really, I must be honest, you could have fooled all the listeners out there.
Exactly, eh? Nobody thinks it's me there, eh? My wife said, "Who's that guy talking?" I told her it's you. She said, "Impossible."
Well,
She says, I don't know you to talk so nicely.
of course, because when you're at home, your wife's the boss. You need to
Keep quiet, eh?
keep quiet. Munir, I think you should stop speaking at the moment. You're giving all your secrets away. But I'm only kidding. Nice to have you in the commentary booth, and always willing to lend a hand
Farad,
when
we
you're
are
called
here.
upon in administration.
We are here doing this for snooker, and you know what? I think it's been refreshing having some snooker guys here doing the commentary. The people from all over the world that are watching the streams are really enjoying what we are doing here. We're not as well trained as a professional overseas, but I don't think we're doing a bad job.
No, you do a fantastic job, and
Yeah.
we've had good feedback from all our viewers worldwide.
So right now we're busy selling ourselves. Later on, we will charge to the highest bidder, eh? We're just marketing now.
We're just doing a marketing campaign, that's correct. All right, so we underway in the fifth frame, Fakhri to break. And I think this is a crucial frame because it's on as even at the moment.
Just a quick thank you to our main sponsor, Gold Reef City, for putting up this magnificent event. Our drink sponsor, My Day Brands, our media partner, Purple Rain, our venue setup team, Basil Billiards and Q Masters, our swimming partner, 360 Sport, the club sponsor, Andy Billiards. Thank you to all these people for making this event possible.
We had a bit of a scrappy end to the last frame, both players not taking advantage when they were in, and a very aggressive safety opening the pack by Rafiq.
I feel Rafiq's going to regret these opportunities that he's not taking because he had a chance to be 2-0, maybe 3-0 up.
Well, he certainly had an opportunity to be 3-1 up.
So allowing Fakhri to come back in is dangerous for him because Fakhri is just going to get better, Farad.
That bathroom break, I think Fakhri looks a lot more focused. He played a few reckless shots early on, and I think he'll put together a sizable break. You've got at least 6-7 reds in the open. The black on the spot, he's going to put the pink on the spot.
He's got more purpose now in his shots all of a sudden, if you look at him. Strutting around and doing his stuff.
No doubt. So I think he's going to muster up a sizable break here. He's already on 15. I wonder if he's underhit that. He's laying on the wrong side of the blue. You always want to be on the high side to get back, but he can play a small stun shot. He's got the red on the side.
But just playing
He
it
plays
too quick.
A little roll through, but he's got options. He has options.
I think he's trying to get a bit of rhythm, Farad. You know, sometimes you just play a bit fast, you get some rhythm. And that's what he's trying to
He's
do.
going to play a stun run through easy. No, opting to screw.
Safer
Draw
option.
yes, very safe option. Very difficult to get onto the black. And he's able to continue the break. And you blink twice, and he's already made a 25 break.
And not finished yet. Not finished yet. Rafiq had a good chance to take a lead in this match. The moment you take a 3 lead, you're already halfway there. But I feel if he doesn't do something positively now, he'll be in trouble.
And an error by Fakhri in not getting good position. So he's with a tester, and once you run out of position, very difficult to get back in it. And he's got a blue to the corner pocket.
Lovely pot from Fakhri. Nice positive shot.
Acknowledgement from a full house of spectators here at the Bullion Room at Gold Reef City.
They're all sitting upstairs for that.
I've been there, and
Yeah.
you'd be hard pressed to get a seat.
Upstairs for that. Downstairs,
yes.
nobody wants to sit downstairs. I
Wow, well, I think it's the vantage point from upstairs.
It's much better to
Much
view.
better to view from upstairs than downstairs, no doubt.
Good camera work from the camera person, whoever that is.
We have a secret agent
7.
here with the 360 crew doing a fantastic job with the camera angles.
38.
Wow, and there you have it. 38.
Fakhri Khildin now in full flow here for Farhad. A nice turn off 2 cushions to get back on the red there. Fakhri is looking very good here.
5.
That's the shot. And
Just playing it a little bit too fast and too quick. That was the one he needed to just focus on.
I'll tell you, Rafiq has been let off here. But he hasn't left anything on, so he can take comfort in the fact that that miss didn't cost him anything. 45 points up.
Now Fakhri Khildin is going to go back in and punish him right away. And he misses the ball unexpectedly. Not to the top of his game for Farhad to date.
I've watched this the last end of the 3rd frame and the last frame. He seemed to be a bit hasty. He seemed to rush it a bit, and Rafiq should take his time here. He should roll this in, come off the side rail and stay for the black. Soft roll. Cushion takes beautifully. Straight on the black. He doesn't have the angle. Is he going to play aggressive shot or to screw back into the pack?
He's perfect on that red, but it's too close for him to negotiate a safe pot. But good position. The angle is too acute, I would think.
I would think he would have been better off with a power shot screw into the pack to give him
To
the
try and
options.
develop a couple of reds maybe, yeah.
Correct. To just play for solitary red. But he's I
It's
fancy
highly
potting
risky.
this.
Always
Yeah.
risky, and now he's left that red up.
Rafiq, 8.
Maybe, maybe not.
I don't think Fakhri got the potting angle on that red. He's gonna play a swerve shot. This is a very dangerous shot to attempt.
Yeah, it was not on, eh?
Not on, but looking after the white ball, getting it behind the bulk line.
And he's protecting his 37-point lead.
We'll have a bit of a safety battle.
Rafiq attempting to put the white behind the yellow.
He should go for cross cut double, so to speak, and bring the white back up. He's done exactly that. It's a bit of a thickish edge. Well, not too thick. That's a thickish edge, but he needs to put pace on this white to get it back into bulk.
Nice fine edge there from Fakhri. Just clipping that red to the left side cushion there.
From our viewers, I believe the picture is frozen. Yeah, there we go. Back. Picture is back. You haven't missed much.
What a lovely power shot from Fakhri. Good pot.
1.
Even Rafiq acknowledging that it's a pot to nothing, getting the white into safety. You go for the brown into the center pocket. He loves those shots.
Nicely negotiated there. Nice clean pot. And he will definitely attack the situation. Being in the lead, he will try and extend his lead here. Look at that. What a lovely shot. If he doesn't get the kiss on the blue, well, it's not too bad a kiss. But he'll have to go around the table to get back on the reds. 51 minutes left on the clock. And the person who takes this frame he's going to be in the driving seat, I feel.
I think you're on the money there, Munir. Didn't get enough on that.
11.
Still a lot of score left on the table. What is that? 67? Is it, Munir?
59, 67 possible points.
67 possible points.
And the
if,
difference is only 48 for Rod. So Rafik has to peel away slowly. Doesn't need to hurry the break. Take it in small bits and pieces.
Yes, the maximum of 67 points if the remaining 5 reds are
And that's a very
potted
good
with,
safety that the ball is hidden completely.
with blacks. There's Rafik not out of this frame by any means.
Small opportunity of Rafik. I feel he will attack this ball now. Try and come off the side cushion to stay on the black. Good attempt, but not even getting the position. Never mind the pot. That's an acute angle here for Fakhri. He will go
Fakhri
for
will-
it.
I think he should play this red and leave the white behind the black. But he's got to be careful, or is he going for the double? Well, he went for the double with the intention of keeping that white safe, and he executed it very well.
Is Rafik going to play the attacking shot into the middle to try and stay on the pink maybe?
I don't think he's got the angle on that, Munir. I don't think he's got sight of that ball. Has he? Yeah,
He had actually,
think-
eh? He had, because he hit it too thick. He could have hit it thinner.
He could have hit it thinner.
Yeah. But it's always, that middle back is very tricky and very difficult.
Well, I've just remarked to Pine early on that left center pocket is gremlins, and a lot of players throughout the day have struggled with that pocket. So
Yeah, Charles is actually part of the best in that pocket in the breaks that he made against Mutalib.
So are you saying that's a Charles center pocket and the rest of the players are
he-
struggling?
No, he chose to play it when the ball was more potable.
No, I'm
He,
just
he refused. He actually refused it cleverly when it was hard.
Rafik going for the
See that center pocket again.
hitting the outside jaw, but I don't think it's a pocket that much.
No, it's just the players not doing something that they're supposed to do. Yeah,
Correct.
nothing wrong with the pocket. Fakhri too hasty in that shot. Are the players in a hurry? Do they have to catch a train somewhere, Farad?
Well, I think he's a bit comfortable with his lead,
Yeah,
but
and
it's
the
a
ball's
difficult shot, very difficult and risky shot that Rafik attempts. He's not exercising patience. He could have easily played a safety on the red above the green, and now hands the table over to Fakhri, and you need patience, and you need to wait for opportunities,
I think he'll make
especially
sure
when you're behind.
he'll make sure that he takes at least 2 colors of this reds and extended lead beyond Rafik now. Rafik not showing the same form that he had against Aiden earlier, where he played very well. Farad,
Yes, I think to consistently perform at that level takes extreme concentration and mental fitness, shall I say.
yeah,
Uh,
stamina, especially on our guys. The older you get, the stamina is not so good. But Rafik's
Yes,
been
so-
practicing a lot, Farad. He's been very active around the snooker table.
Well, almost on a daily basis, but he spends a lot of his time coaching, so I don't know how much of productive practicing does he get involved with, but being the head coach of Snooker and Billiards South Africa, the snooker room is his, I wanted to say second home, it seems to be his first home. He spends more time at the Wanderers Club than he does at home. And the concession comes in with only 43 points remaining on the table. Impossible for Rafik to get back into that frame, concedes it. Quite rightly so. And
I'm glad he's not wasting time there. You know, he realizes time is of the essence here. He's got 46 minutes left. Is it 46? Can he be right?
46 minutes, yes.
Yeah. So
And Fakhri now takes a lead 3-2. I think Rafik has to let the previous frame, not this one, the one before that, go. He should have been in a 3-1 lead. He finds himself one frame adrift, but still everything to play for. Two good friends having a bit of a chuckle with each other.
the match being played in great spirit, as always, between the Gauteng guys.
And it's difficult for me to choose here, Munir, as you well know. These are two of my boys, as I say it with all respect, but they both play at Central Gauteng Snooker Association.
One of them will be departing soon.
Yes, we've exported him to Cape Town, and that would be Fakhri. He would be moving to Cape Town, so he'll be sorely missed. He's been playing snooker in Gauteng for at least the past 15, 16 years.
It'll be interesting to see who starts controlling the show now at in Central Gauteng. With Fakhri there, he was winning basically everything. Every tournament he played in, he won, I think. And even every Gauteng regional tournament that he played in, he won.
Yes, he certainly proved himself as the strongest player in Gauteng.
So he's giving the rest of the guys a chance now. Who's going to stand up there now and take the accolades?
I think a few people may step up.
Kiashan, Rafik, Alvin Harris, a few guys. Maybe Farad James will make a bit of a comeback there.
Munir, I would love to, but I play once a week league, and I'm more of a social player now, so I just enjoyed the game.
You've got some good up-and-coming youngsters there.
We do.
So they should take this opportunity and relish the chance. Try and make some inroads there. Lovely shot by Rafika, but unlucky to get obscured after playing an attacking shot into the pack. Very unlucky there for Farad. He played a beautiful shot. You can never control the results of going into the back.
No, you can't, but there's a potting angle for this red into the center pocket. Is he brazen enough to take it on?
And he pots it nicely.
He does.
Very nicely.
He pots it, and he can continue with his break. A little spring in the step. I like to see that. Tough shot here. Very tough.
Very well controlled and nicely on the red.
And to the left of your picture is what they're playing for, not Fakhri, and that is the grand prize, the trophy, to be crowned the Gold Reef City Pro Snooker Champion for 2022, and that's the coveted prize. Along with that is a total prize fund of 250,000 rand. 150, apologies. But I think more than that is the title that's up for grabs, and that's the pride. That snooker players play with, and there again, playing a power shot, getting a bit
Nicely
unlucky.
into the pack, just not getting the desired result, eh?
Yeah.
Rafik will have to work on that shot. He looks very determined on his face if you look at him. Very focused and determined.
Pots this ball.
Unlucky there. That was very close. Nice attempt there. Nice. Lovely.
Well,
19
he draws
break.
first blood. 19 points.
Small break, but
Every point counts.
yep. But I think Fakhri is going to really try and press the buttons here.
I don't think he's left much up. Fakhri's got to pull off a fantastic pot here and get onto the black. Soft roll into the corner pocket. He just knuckles it, but you see, Munir, he's got the pace perfect there. He didn't hit it too hard.
If you hit too hard, it stays out.
Yes, it's gonna rattle. Are we gonna see a power shot? Are we gonna see Fakhri
But he's trying to.
potting this red and getting into the pack? Is it necessary?
Yeah. He's trying to do a more controlled development instead of just going blindly into the pack. He's trying to see which red he wants to nudge to give him a few more options.
He can nudge the pair of reds just above the black, but I think he's going into the pack here. There he does it. He gets into the pack and it looks to be impeded for the ball to the left, the bottom corner pocket, and going for center pocket. Another difficult shot. That outside jaw has been caught on many a times, but Fakhri makes no mistake.
For the first time, we've seen a nice spot from Fakhri into the middle bag. And he's got a nice angle to just trickle into the pack again. Oh, he's choosing to play the long red and missing it. So Rafiq gets another nice opportunity here. Can roll nicely through on the red onto the black. He's got to make sure of the pot. Playing it with his left hand, showing us the ambidextrous nature of his talent. Plays
He's
it
one of
very
the
well.
very few players that can play with both hands,
Just
left and right, but he's overrun that.
Just not controlling his white properly. But rightly playing a safety now. Too thin.
Wow,
Because it.
I think you got to make up your mind there, Munir. Either you're going to play the safety or play the pot, or safety
Yeah.
pot. And I think he may have just went for safety pot there. But
Yeah.
at the angle that he hit that green, he should have just
Rather played a definitive safety.
definitive safety, and then you know you safe. But anyway,
Oh, it's a good return, but he's got a path back down to the bottom.
he may have a 3-ball plant here. No.
Just nudging the yellow. You want to go behind the yellow. Beautiful pot by Fakhri there. What a great pot. Lovely pot to nothing. He's got the green on there to go back up the table. There's a red closest to the black. He would be trying for that, but there are a couple of other reds open. Ideally, he would want to get to that red closest to the black to free it properly. And that's what he's attempting to do.
He may
Gets a
have
nice
overrun
bounce.
this. May have overrun it just a tad.
Yeah.
Still has the potting angle on the red. But I don't think he's able to hold for the pink, and the pink doesn't go. He's going to have to play a stun shot here. He rolls through. He has to take one of the bulk colors, as they are commonly called. The green, brown and yellow are the bulk colors. And they
Fakhri.
naturally have the lowest value in points. Yellow only earning you a 2 points, green 3 and a brown 4. But in snooker they all count. He just uses one of the bulk colors to get back into the scoring zone. He'll do a deep drawback on the white. Does he catch the knuckle? He does.
He's got a red to the middle still.
He does.
Fakhri now is actually in a dangerous position and
I think
catching
he'll
up
play a
with
stun shot. He's got the pink into the same center pocket.
Yeah.
He does stun it, pink in the same center pocket. He's got to play another stun shot to play the red below the pink into the left corner pocket, or he dislodges it.
Just too straight on this red on the top cushion. It's very hard to now continue the break. You'll need a very
You
good
go for
queuing
a
shot.
soft roll and still go for cut. Well, what do I know? Soft roll. I think we would have got the same result if he rolled it in. But
Yeah.
he attempted to get a kick off that side rail and widen the angle to get a better position on the black. And he will have a dip at this.
This is a
pink.
highly risky shot. If he misses it, he allows.
But there's no, I don't think
Rafiq
it's
back
much
at the
damage if
table.
he does. He's playing it with top and running into bulk if he misses.
Now let me tell you, he's going to have to be careful against whoever plays against Shawl. Shawl used pounced on mistakes like these and capitalized and finished up every time he got to the table. These guys will have to be on their A game, whoever gets through to the final.
Nice stop shot here. Power pot, no, doesn't get it right, gets fortunate, but where's the white ball? Is he gonna get in? Yes,
Yeah.
he does. It's difficult to pot, but when you, an unforced error, it seems like the pocket looks very big where the white goes in. And unfortunately for Rafiq, conceding a 4-point foul.
Rafiq getting a chance again, and he's only 9 points adrift.
Very important frame for Rafiq to level matters. And he gets the outside jaw. And how often have they done this today, Munir? He squandered an opportunity.
Looks like he might have got away there. There is a red on the right of the table. It's not easy, but it's very potable.
Oh, Fakhri got very fortunate, or did he? The white ball will come back, and I think Fakhri very, very fortunate. They went for a pot.
The red to the left corner is also obstructed.
Yeah, Fakhri got away with murder here.
Just playing a bit of right-hand swerve, plays it nicely with check side.
Wow, and that is a pot. And for the viewers out there, he did not have a straight line. He played a swerve on that shot.
Slight swerve, yeah.
That's
Slight
why
swerve.
after he potted the red ball, you saw the reaction of the white because of the check side. It stopped
Correct.
dead in its track.
What is Rafiq trying to do? You know, is he going for the green? I felt he needed to play a safety
I think
there.
that was a
Very,
very bad choice of shot. He could even have gone for the black Munir.
would have been a better shot because he's
I
going
think
away
so.
from the danger zone.
But
He's trying to be
Munir,
positive,
I
but
don't
he's got to
think
be.
yeah, he's nudged the
He's
black.
got to be selective. You can't take chances like that against Fakhri.
Well, a bit of lapse of concentration. He's not happy with that.
Unbelievably, Fakhri misses the black and allows Rafiq a chance back at the table. The difference is only 9 points. So Rafiq needs to knuckle down and focus his concentration.
While Rafiq leaning over the table, taking the one behind to stay on the black. He needs a clean pot on this. He took the front red, equally good. A bit of distance between the white and the object ball makes the pot a lot more difficult.
Nicely played by
Does he
Rafiq.
get the
He can't see the ball in the middle.
in the middle? He's playing quite aggressive snooker here, backing himself on the more difficult reds here.
Needs to play it nicely for the pink. Just getting too
Getting
thick a kiss.
He's got to come. Oh, I think
He
he's
can't
got a
see the
bit
pink.
fortunate and he
Yeah.
can't get the pink. Now this is the shot. Where's the white going to lay for the last red? He's got to get perfect position. A kiss on the green may help a great deal.
It does.
And he does.
So Rafiq is back in the lead, surprisingly.
Well, Munir, I think with the exception of the green, and the green is not in a very difficult potting position, he should clear the table.
Yeah, this is the shot that's going to be the telling shot. Lovely, played very nicely.
Now with Rafiq 14 points ahead and 27 points remaining,
Queuing very nicely right now on this
he
break.
just needs up to the brown. And this is the one that we
16 points
spoke
ahead.
about early on. He needs this green. And he
Lovely.
plays it beautifully. And the brown ball,
Queued it very nice and smoothly.
22 points remaining. Brown ball with 4 points is 19 points ahead. He
Shouldn't-
needs his brown.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Which-
force the situation. Just make sure on the pot, and that's
and-
exactly what he does.
And there we go.
What a beautiful finish, Farad. An excellent finish by Rafiq.
23 points ahead. Fakhri requiring a snooker.
I think
Only
Rafiq will
18
make sure of
points
this.
remaining on the table. And he's let him in because.
Shouldn't have looked at
Fakhri-
the scoreboard. He should have just gone for the finish.
And look where he lays the white.
Gonna snooker him straight away.
Straight
the
away
pink.
makes it so easy.
Tight snooker.
And Fakhri only needs a 5-point penalty.
And this is not easy, Farad. This is not easy. There's no angle of the top cushion.
He's got to
He
be
can't
careful.
come off the top and side cushion. He's got to, of this bottom cushion, sorry. He's got to come off the top.
He's got to be careful. He's looking
Playing with
like
check
it's going to
side.
be hitting a bit wide. He does hit a bit wide. And we could see that angle.
So the difference is 18 points now. Fakhri can tie. They can't call a miss.
Well, this frame is anything but over, so 18 points adrift, 18 points remaining on the table. Fakhri can tie, which would force a respotted black. And he squanders an opportunity. Does he get fortunate here? He does. I don't think Rafiq has a potting
Rafiq
angle.
can put a plate full ball and try and play it safe.
He's
Maybe
got to
snooker
drag it behind the black. He's got to drag it behind the black.
plays it very nicely.
And that's exactly what he did. Beautiful shot to bring the cue ball behind the black.
This is a classic case of do unto others before they do unto you, Farad.
I think 6 points now, 2 snookers required, and I think Rafiq Fakhri will concede, and he did exactly that.
And he realizes time is not on his side. It's about 32 minutes to go. The frame scores are 3 each. There we are, 30 minutes and 30 seconds.
We
The
have
referee will take about a minute to rack the balls. No, actually maybe 2 minutes. The referees are never in a hurry to rack up the balls.
and we have a game on. It is evenly poised in the semi-final between Rafiq and Fakhri, and they share the spoils. It's 3 frames each. It's a race to 5 or race against the clock. So 30 minutes.
It's definitely a race against the clock, Farad. They're not going to, I don't think anybody's going to finish 2 frames in 30 minutes. Mind you, they might. These guys are going quite fast.
So
if whoever takes this frame is in the driving seat.
and we have an epic battle between 2 good mates.
I think Fakhri will be slightly nervous here, being the favorite to win. He's knows these situations can't be good for him, and Rafiq has got nothing to lose. He's going to go all out attacking in this situation.
While is Fakhri Fireball Khirdin gonna light up this table, or is Rafiq the Dragon gonna breathe fire onto Khirdin this frame? It's unevenly matched at this point. And who's got the metal? Who has the patience? Who has the will to win?
And he's just found some cover there. Fakhri's done well to get his white right behind the green. Good safety there. Very good safety. There is a line to come back down. So whoever gets a better safety will be getting the first opportunity to come back in
get
the
it
game.
behind the brown. He shouldn't offer the angle to Fakhri on the right hand side of the pack, and he does exactly that.
So there's an opportunity here for Rafiq to get something out of this. Fakhri going for a very fine cut. Not easy on the
If
shots.
he gets it too thick enough, but it's brilliant.
Played it very nicely.
Well executed, and he stays down on that shot. And
That was a very fine cut shot. He could have easily gone enough. Negotiated a
well,
good
I
safety
think
there.
Rafiq will go for the same shot. He needs a fine cut on the pair of reds to pass the red against the rail. Passes it with ease. Gets his white ball safely into bulk.
Good shot by Rafiq.
Does offer a safety option on the right hand side of the pack. A few balls, and well, here we go. Here's the attacking Fakhri coming to play.
Fakhri definitely hasn't got his potting shoes on today, Farad. I've seen him pot those balls yesterday or earlier today.
Yeah, he played with a lot of safety. This requires a very, very fine cut. And sometimes you could quite easily miss this ball in trying to get the fine edge. Wow, and that is a fine cut.
If he does not get position on the color,
He's got to roll him up here.
yeah, he's got to. He's got to.
He seems to be going for the pot here, Munir. He seems to be going for the pot.
What an attacking shot, Farad.
What an attacking,
That's
very
super
high risk
confident,
shot.
eh? Super confident.
And
And he's
and
given
it's
himself a
paid
chance,
dividends.
yeah, eh?
It pays dividends.
6.
And
Still moving on that
Rafiq
shot.
draws first blood. And with Rafiq on a break of 6, he has options. He's going for the pink. And misses an academic pink, and he brought himself into this frame and fancied himself to make a break, but concedes the table to Fakhri. And with that, I will bid farewell to you until tomorrow at 2:30. I will join Munir in a commentary box for the grand finale, and I welcome into the commentary booth our losing semi-finalist, Mr. Mutalib Ali from Cape Town. Welcome, Mutalib.
Thank you, Farad. Thank you. It was nice having you in the box. We'll see you tomorrow. Welcome, Mutalib Ali. Mutalib Ali was playing against Charles Yonk in the semi-final today. It was a very exciting match. And both players played well. Mutalib was just unlucky.
Yes, no, thanks, Munir. Appreciate it. Welcome to be joining you here in the commentary booth. You know what? Witness most probably the deciding frame.
This one, yeah, if you ask me, whoever wins this frame is going to be in the driving seat. And I must be honest, Fakhri is not playing as well as he usually does. And Rafiq also, but he is potting some good balls here and there. Not making full use of his chances though.
Yes, 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 definitely.
There's Mr. Farad James creeping slowly up.
I think he may have gotten away with this one.
Definitely.
It's interesting to see how this game is actually going to pan out, considering they're both playing against the clock as well, so they want to.
Fakhri will attempt this ball to the middle if he gets it. But these balls in the middle have been very difficult, Mutalib. You have played numerous shots into the middle and it has not worked out for you. I know there's a slight drift on the centre bag, especially if you try and roll the ball. Very tricky. One's got to play it firm.
That is correct, yes. So you become tentative when playing shots with the middle pocket, and I think that
what a shot. What a shot, Mutalib.
Great. He's in. And that also happened to Richard Halliday. I think it basically affected him mentally. I played once on this table only, and then I got to play against Charles, who was at the top of his game on this table. So it does present you a certain challenge as well, because you tend to, try and you struggle with reading the way the ball is drifting on the table, Munir.
Yeah. What is Rafiq looking at here?
He's looking at an angle for where he needs to get the,
Yeah. Just needs to run through slightly, or maybe pull back a bit to give him. If he doesn't get on the black, he's probably got the yellow or another
Ideally,
ball.
I wouldn't really play for the black, because you're going to, you may, if the black can spot, you're going to tie the black up.
Yeah.
And usually, if you want to score heavily in one visit frames, you want to keep the black in open play.
Yeah, but I don't think the black spots. I think it goes on to the pink spot. This referee must just spot the ball correctly. He's got to use his ball marker.
Yeah,
to me,
it does spot. It does spot. There's quite a bit of a gap as well between the red and the black. And this is why, most likely, I would not have elected to play the black that early.
But actually, this will do him. It'll do him good. Having a 20-point lead and the black is tied up, it will be in his favor.
Yes, I haven't thought about that, Munir. You're 100% correct. When you spotted something that I missed, definitely. So as long as he's got the lead and the frame is tied up,
yeah. So
the black is tied up.
That's completely in his favor.
Yes.
What a pot! What a great pot!
Rafiq
Perfectly on the pink. He's playing nicely.
He's playing with so much freedom.
I wonder who those people are supporting. They look very anxious on their face. Are they supporting Fakhri or Rafiq? What did that look on that face tell you?
Hard to say, hard to say.
It tells me they were Fakhri supporters, because if it was Rafiq, they would have been smiling. Rafiq just in his stride now. And you know, Mutali, you've played a few years against Rafiq. He can be dangerous sometimes.
Yes, Rafiq is one of those players that's extremely unpredictable. Phenomenal potter, and when he gets going and he plays with no mind, then he's really somebody that's a great contender.
Yeah, he just gets into that zone, eh? And he just strikes the ball and finds his rhythm. And he seems like he's in that zone now a little bit. 36-point lead is a big lead with the balls the way they set up now.
Yeah, the way the balls are situated on this table and the layout of the table, 36 is like having a lead of about 50 points if the balls was all spread in the open, 50, 60-point lead.
Exactly. And if you look at the clock, it's ticking now. We've got 22 minutes left to go. 22 minutes is enough to possibly finish another game, but we're still far from the end of this game. So this game can still take another 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, possibly. Eh?
Because Fakhri will try and win this game. It's very important. Whoever wins this game, it's very important in the context of the match. You put yourself in the driving seat if you win this game.
What's the highest break at the moment, Munir, between the two players?
I haven't followed the whole match exactly. I was gone for a little while. I was on a break. I think Rafiq made a 30-something, if I'm not mistaken. I think that might be the highest break, 30-odd break.
I think the way it's looking right now, the signs are ominous.
Yeah, at the moment, this might be the highest break, eh? This seems like it's the highest break. Oh, unlucky.
But I think he's got away with it. I think he's not left Fakhri anything on. So
nothing easy. Fakhri would be wanting to open the black up here with a safety.
Maybe get the white behind the pink.
Yeah, but he wants a nice bounce on that black, not putting it further on the cushion. And now he might have left Rafiq that red up to the corner. But the important thing is the black is tied up. Doesn't make it easy.
Just be careful to avoid the middle pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, he's played a good shot
nicely with the check side, yeah.
And I think it's all over, Munir. I think this frame is...
Yeah, Fakhri would be advised to give it up quickly, to be honest, with the balls where they're lying.
But is he allowed to concede with enough points to win on the table, Silva?
That's another question, you know. That's a very interesting question, Mutalib. But it would be in the interest of his progression to the final. I don't think in this situation they can stop him because the balls are lying very difficult. So there's 51, 59, 67 points left on the table. You know.
I think Fakhri is going to try and win this frame, Munir. I think that's his only chance of really still staying in this tournament because with the amount of time left and the clock racing against him.
And not having the highest break possibly, I think 37 might have been the highest break. I haven't seen any higher break there. Fakhri missing by 4. He's feeling the pressure a little bit, to be honest with you.
He is. You can see by his body language as well.
It's very nervous and edgy.
But this is what the snooker actually does to a person, I mean. You're playing out there, and to the people that's just watching them. I mean, I myself, I was a recipient of lots of pressure during my match. And
without a doubt, yes, Mutali. But you must be honest, you guys played a brilliant game. You played well.
I think that white's going to turn into the pocket now.
It's unlucky that you were in the half that you were. I think if you were in this other half, you possibly could have been in the final. No disrespect to these guys. You played very well. Shaul just played better than you. Made use of his opportunities against you.
Yeah.
And he was quite solid, Mutalib, let's be honest. He was very solid. I mean, those 3 clearances made against you, that was phenomenal stuff, you know?
Yes. No, Shaul is a very accomplished player, and you have to give credit where credit is due. He's extremely disciplined. His technique is sound. He's a good break builder. He scores heavily. His pot success rate is high. There's so many positives that you can mention.
His positional play was so good, Mutalib.
He had the feel. He had the touch, and you have to also remember, Munir, that conditions vary from table to table.
Yeah, they do.
And when you become accustomed to the speed and the bounce, and if the table has a slight bit of a turn as well with it drifts, that also counts in your favor, and it makes you feel good overall. Having said that, I think there's 51 points left on the table. Fakhri is 48 points behind. If Rafiq pots this ball and Fakhri needs a snooker, I would concede. Personally, I would concede.
Yeah. And Rafiq has got nothing to do. The red one red is tied up. He's going to have a full go. Full go. But look here, if Fakhri gets a chance, he's going to also play nicely. That red next to the black can put Rafiq into a lot of trouble, eh?
Can. Overcut.
Not even close, Fakhri. He's definitely not got his spotting shoes on today. He played actually well against Richard.
I'm actually feeling his pain right now.
Talib, I think you played well. You underestimate what you've done on the table. You just did not have the rub of the green. And Charles pounced on every mistake that you made. He was like a hungry lion waiting to eat anything you threw at him. And that's what he done exactly.
Just give me one moment, please, ladies and gents. I just need to attend to something just a few seconds.
Rafiq will be trying to pot this ball and not leaving much up, and also using up valuable time here. The clock is ticking. We're getting to the 15-minute mark. Fakhri will be trying to pot that off the brown. Doesn't succeed. And he leaves Rafiq up. Rafiq will pot this ball. Is Fakhri going to concede? He will concede. Rafiq should just basically make sure he takes up more time by potting the balls on the table. So basically Fakhri needs already snookers, and Rafiq, I think he will concede.
Fakhri, concede Fakhri.
Is he going to concede? Yes, he's conceding.
He's on the right thing.
And now he's got 15 minutes, maybe 14 minutes left. The scores are 4-3 in Rafiq's favor. This is a very dangerous situation. There we are, 14 minutes is not much time.
So they should essentially have about 12 minutes of playing time, factoring in the fact that the referee still needs to rack the balls.
If I were Rafiq, I'll take a quick walk to the toilet now to make Fakhri more edgy.
Yes, he definitely can do that if he wants to. It's within the rules, and it cannot be viewed as gamesmanship. So,
but knowing Rafiq, he will not do that. He'll want to try and beat Fakhri this game also. So this is a big advantage that he's got in the driving seat. Fakhri's under pressure.
So, in this instance, Munir, I would just break the pack from the back. Keep it tight.
I wouldn't be too in a hurry to do that, because Rafiq can also pot. I would break it in a controlled way. Oh, it's Rafiq.
Rafiq's got the break, yes.
Yeah. No, but that's also dangerous, eh? I would rather keep it tight and play it safe and safe and safe. I'll keep playing safeties. If I'm 4-3 up, I'll play lots of safeties. Roll into the pack. Keep the white down.
And this is exactly what I was referring to.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do a Mark Williams break.
That's what I was referring to.
Break
the pack from the back.
Yeah, just roll up into the back.
Yes, that's what I meant, yes. This ball is going to slow down off the cushion though.
That's a nice angle from Fakhri. He's going to
he just needs
go
to roll
nicely
the ball
into the
gently
back.
with a little bit of top spin. Don't play bottom spin.
He played it nicely.
He needed to play it with a bit of top spin.
But he's on the red in the center. This will be a test for him. He needs to not only win this game, he needs to make a break here.
Fakhri's in with a chance here.
If he can make a 40-something, 50-something, he'll be putting himself in the driving seat. Is he going to make it for each? This will be an interesting scenario on a situation I gave concerning the tournament rules. What happens if Fakhri makes an 80 break and there's still 5 reds left on the table and Rafiq just keeps playing safeties? What's going to happen then? Do you understand what I'm saying with that?
Yes, I do understand, but it's within the rules, so they understand the rules. So Rafiq would be well within his right to continue to play.
Yes, as long as the reds are still on the table. Just keep it tight. But Fakhri running out of position there, so we can forget about his 80 break.
He should be
Is he-
able to still make this black.
Not easy, but he will be having a full go at it.
Let's just take into account that the table drifts off towards the top cushion. So he needs to cut it a bit thinner. There we go. That's
Played
the
it
shot.
perfect.
That's the shot. Could we even possibly see the highest break of the event so far, Munir? Do you
We've-
think there's a possibility?
Time is like 11 minutes here, or 10 minutes. But has Fakhri got the composure to make the break?
Well, he has been a regular feature in the finals at all these pro events, so
Yeah.
he definitely has it within his. And that ball may just drift a little bit to the bottom end of the table, and this puts him in such an awkward position.
He's got a ball to the middle, it looks like it.
What a pot.
Played very nicely.
Under those circumstances, that's the best pot we've seen so far in this break.
Yeah, if he pots this, he's possibly got the highest break here, Mutalib. I've seen Rafiq making a 37.
And
he just
missed the
misses
key
it.
shot. He missed the key shot.
Just he needed to pot that ball. Needed to pot that ball. There's still about 10 minutes left. So what is Rafiq going to do?
Rafiq's going for it. He's going for the jugular, Munir. He's going for the jugular.
Yeah, but he was far from it.
And I think he may have left Fakhri on here.
He's
Fakhri is going to take the ball to the top or bottom left-hand pocket on your TV screen. Munir, my prediction, Fakhri is going to win this frame. And
Still
the match
9
may
minutes.
be determined by the highest break.
Well, I think Rafiq has got the highest break. I don't know if Fakhri made a break higher than 37. So Rafiq is now clenching his teeth.
Well, Fakhri, you see there, taking a casual stroll over to get his extension. If that was me, I would have been faster than Usain Bolt at my case.
Yeah. If Rafiq, look at the balls are still clustered in that little pack. Rafiq can take his time and nobody will blame him for that.
Fakhri just lost the white there a bit as well with a bit of forward run through. Was hoping to actually hold the white. Brown, pink.
He's got an angle into the pack maybe.
Oh,
Yes,
it's just
lovely
about
shot.
trickled in. Munir, this is
What a
nail
lovely
biting
shot.
stuff. I'm at the edge of my seat. I think we can coin this as being squeaky bum time.
The thing is, if he makes a break higher than Rafiq, then it puts him all of a sudden in the driving seat. But all the reds have to be potted for Rafiq to concede the frame.
That's also the case, yes.
14.
So if the reds are not potted, I don't know if there's a rule on how many reds, whatever. Not too sure about that. Is there any rule regarding the reds?
Yes, the difference needs to be 40, not 48.
48 on the yellow, but not on the reds. There's no rule about the reds.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
As
I'm
long
not
as there's
sure.
a red on the table, the frame score doesn't count. Fakhri flying nicely here. He's back against the wall.
This is really on the edge of the seat stuff, Munir.
Yeah. But he's showing some good composure here, Mutalib.
He definitely is.
Yeah. It's just over screwing there. Can he
Yes, he's
still
got
pot
it.
it? He can. Nicely on the pink. He's on 25. He needs to just focus and make sure he can compile the highest break and put the pressure back on Rafiq. 7 minutes to go. That's a lot of time in the context of this match. And the reds are all up there for the taking.
He's played a shot. He wanted to cannon into those two reds.
Yeah. Was a bit
And
unlucky
this
there.
is the key shot. This is the key shot.
Very
He's
nicely
got it.
played.
He's made it. Excellent
Very
stuff.
nicely played. So he's on the pink. If he pots the pink, I think he's got the highest break here, if I'm not mistaken. And to make sure, roll through on this red.
And one can just but wonder what is actually going through Rafiq's mind at this point in
Yeah.
time. What would you think he's thinking at the moment, Munir? What is
Thinking,
he
why did
feeling?
I play it like that? Why don't I break it differently? So look here, he's on 41. From what I've been watching, this might be the highest break. Nicely into the center. He just wants to clear these reds. He can start the next game. If he's got 2 minutes left, less than 5 minutes, maybe he'll go to the toilet. Who knows?
That's the shot.
Uh,
Oh my goodness.
48 points. So,
Oh, and it's the
and Rafiq, Why is it the frame?
There's 51 left on the table. There's a difference of 30 foul points required, which is more than how many snookers? But do they not allocate it as per black ball fouls?
Yes.
7-point fouls?
Yes, yes.
So is it more than 3 blacks?
Yeah, but normally that's on the yellow. On the reds, I don't think so.
Well,
The reds on the table, the rule doesn't count. Mutalib, does it?
I'm not 100% sure about that, but because they are re-racking, I think that is the rule. So they're well aware of it.
Okay. All
So
right.
definitely is.
So
that
it
if
doesn't
you-
matter how many reds are left.
Doesn't matter. If
As
it's
long
more
as it's
than
3
7-point fouls.
fouls and 51.
Yes,
So that's
correct.
21 plus 51, that's 72.
Yes.
Which was less than the 80 that Fakhri was
There
leading.
was a difference of 30 points
Yeah.
in terms of requiring fouls. So you
Okay.
needed 30 points in fouls,
Yeah.
which is more than 4 blacks. 4 7-point fouls.
Yeah, so that's why the game was over
That is
there.
correct, yes. And this is the final frame, ladies and gents. So,
So
basically the
whoever
person-
takes the early lead here in a space of less than 6 minutes, maybe 6 minutes, 4 each. Can you believe they've actually
Let's have a
played?
look at the break here, meneer. Let's have a look at the break.
He's going to play a very tight break. Fakhri's going to put it right on the bottom
Oh.
cushion there. But he's given Rafiq half a chance here, and I fancy Rafiq to go for this, Mutalib.
I would not have played that break. I would have played the Mark Williams break, Munir.
Rafiq is a phenomenal potter. He's going to attack the shot, but is he going to be composed enough to pot it? Not, and this is the big mistake.
Has he gotten the balls safe is the question. Has he gotten it safe? I think he has.
Looks like he has got away.
He's got away with that one. He scored a trick there, Munir.
Has
Or
he?
has he?
He's looking at the set, Mutalib, that you guys were looking at earlier.
Oh
Look at
my
that pot.
goodness. What a pot to go for at this stage of the match.
He's threw everything in, all his eggs in one basket there. This is a pressure pot. And he misses it. So Rafiq still has a chance. 4 minutes is a long time. Mutalib, anything can happen in 4 minutes.
For us, 4 minutes is a long time because you've been commentating all day long, but for
Yeah.
them, it's like a blip.
No, yes, but somebody can make a 16 break in 4 minutes. And that can be a lead. And
Personally, if I were Fakhri, he went for an attacking shot on the blue. He had a 1-point lead. He could have chosen or elected to play one of the ball colors and play safe.
exactly. And look at Rafiq now. He's back at the table. And every time he's going to pot a ball, the pressure is going to shift in the direction of Fakhri. He's unlucky that he doesn't have an easy red available. So I would think that, oh my goodness, what a shot from Rafiq. Look at that shot. That's a crazy shot, that man.
I've actually lost my commentary ability. I'm lost for words.
That was a great pot from Rafiq. He knows he's got nothing to lose, and he misses.
He may just lose it on that shot.
No, but he's got the white, but safe.
But he's allowed Fakhri back in. I
Yeah.
think that shot there, even if he may still win this match, that shot there will come back to haunt him if he does lose. Has he covered it? Has he covered it?
There's another red on the left of the table there. That's spottable, Mutalib.
I think he's got a. I think
Well, why
look
is
at
he?
the shot he's
Why
going
is
for.
he taking that shot? I don't understand.
He's feeling it, Munir. That's why he's doing it. He's feeling it.
Feeling it, but he's spotting the balls, eh, Mutalib?
That's what he's doing. He's feeling it. Needs the white to pull up. Needs the white to pull up. Needs the white to pull up.
I think he's still all right here. Rafiq's normally good at these pots, at all these.
And he's missed
just misses it.
Oh
and
my!
there's-
How much time is left, Munir? 2
it's
minutes.
about 2 minutes left, and 2 minutes 43 seconds. This is going to be very
Now-
exciting stuff. 6 points for Rafiq, 1 point for Fakhri. 5 points in the lead. He just needs to slow himself down and make
He's
sure of
going
a few
for the
pots.
pink. I think he's going for the pink. But if he misses
Yeah.
this ball,
I would take the ball in the bag and get myself in slowly. Try and get on the green, maybe.
that's
a
the
good shot. That's a
That
good
is
shot.
the shot.
And
He
slowly
needs
work yourself
3
into the
more
game.
pots. 3 more pots.
Just needs to stay on the table.
2 more
Yeah.
pots.
Yeah.
He just needs 2 more pots.
Needs to stay on the table.
Oh, sorry. Let me make a correction there. He does need another 2 pots. It was 3 pots that he needed. 1 more pot and a pink, and that should secure him the match.
No, still a 1 minute 30 seconds to go. The more pots he makes, the better his chances. Nicely on the pink.
And that's it. That's it.
Nicely on the
It's
pink.
all over, Munir. Unless there's a mini earthquake.
He's still got to make sure on the pink. And he's got a perfect rate. Still 1 minute 30 seconds to go. If he compiles a 20+ break here,
He's playing at a rather frenetic speed for somebody that's in the ascendancy. So
no, he's playing
I'm
it
actually
nicely. He's
surprised,
just slowing himself a few
Now-
seconds down compared to his
yes.
previous pace, and he's doing better. I think Shaw will be watching this match very astutely. I'm sure he would prefer playing Rafiq than Fakhri. But Rafiq has only got himself to blame. He had his opportunities. He created a great chance there for himself. And Fakhri is now in full control on this table,
and you can
composing
actually see
himself.
the relief in his swagger. You can see the relief in his body language. You can
Yes.
just feel it as well.
He was under pressure. His back was against the wall. 50 seconds to go, and he's got a 20-point lead.
And what if he's actually able to make the highest break here, Munir, for the event with all those balls that are still left on the table?
Yeah, no,
And
he
the
has
clock
to stop
stops.
according to the rules. So it's all over for Rafiq. Well played, Rafiq. You're very unlucky, my friend. That was a good attempt. He needed to make
He
use of
needed
the
to pot that
opportunity.
pink that he missed, Munir.
Yes,
That was the shot.
he played a great shot to get to that and did not make use of that opportunity that he created from nothing. So it's all over for Rafiq. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's over. The referee should be calling time.
And that is
Time
it.
already. Yeah.
And
What a victory.
hear the applause Fakhri and Rafiq has
Yeah.
received for this match.
What a great break. What a timiest break for Fakhri, and it was created by the chance. These are definitely Fakhri spectators. Look at them, they're smiling. Earlier
You
on,
can't
they were
say.
not.
Look, if there was some, there are only people of color in the audience and people of color on the table, so you can't really say. Just look at the relief on Fakhri Khirdin's face. And
Yeah.
commiserations to Rafiq.
He played very well. He was unlucky there.
Well fought battle, excellent.
What a
Farah-
match. What a
Farah
match.
James there, the president of Billiards and Snooker South Africa. Congratulate him. We also saw Cuban there in the picture, the CEO of Pro Snooker.
But who would have expected this match to go to 4 each, Mutalib? What an exciting finish.
Yes.
A great, exciting finish. And a good advertisement for snooker. This match was played in great spirit, with great sportsmanship between both players. What an exciting match. What a good match.
One thing I can say though that Fakhri would definitely need to step up if he's going to take on Charles Jonk and have any intentions of lifting the Gold Reef City
Definitely.
Championship.
Definitely. Charles is looking very good.
Yeah, that trophy, the Gold Reef City Championship trophy,
Yeah.
is up for grabs. But based on what we've witnessed today, Charles Jonk is definitely the man on form. Munir?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for this stream, for watching the stream. It was a great and exciting match. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 2:30. If you can, make your way to the Gold Reef City. The entrance is free to the casino complex, and the entrance is free to the venue. Come and watch some exciting snooker between the number 1 and 2 seed for the event, Charles Jonk versus Fakhri Khirdin. Make way, there's limited seating available. It will be a great final. If you cannot make your way here, go onto the 360 stream page or onto the Pro Snooker page for a good final. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you, Mutali, for joining us in the
You're
commentary
welcome.
box.
And thank you, Munir. Thank you for
All right.
having me.
Good evening. All the best. See you tomorrow.